I hate myself so much.
Why?
It's in my head.
Yeah. Alright, window capture.
Ho ho ho, look at that window capture.
Let me click continue games and it actually gets to the right size. What was the most recent? There we go. Should be fixed in a second. Oh, that buzzing noise. Okay, so the bottom of my screen is fudged.
It's not right now.
Okay.
So just go with it.
Okay. Prost.
Alright, oh, wait. Alright, Prost. Cheers to shenanigans.
Sure, I don't even remember how to play this game. It's been like 2 days.
Oh, that's terrible. That is a terrible trash beer. If I'm gonna do a beer review right now, this is terrible.
Beer review.
Beer review. It's a, hold on, it's a...
You should type out a beer review for that, but do the beer review meme for tip. Also, what is that from the Wise Boy? Is that what it says now?
What? Yeah.
That's so cringe.
Hey, I told you I was gonna make it as cringy as I could, and you said it's okay.
That's fine. Yeah, I'm just pointing out that it's cringe.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted to make it as cringy as possible, so... And you said it was okay, so...
Good job, baby.
Thank you. I pride myself on my cringe.
Oh, I'm 20. And I'm
As soon as I can...
slim. And here's my
slim.
class. I'm a spell warrior.
Yay!
That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that happens. All this crap.
Again, I've never played Lost Chapters, so I've never seen any of this.
I think it's more... I don't think Lost Chapters is that different.
Why do I keep drinking it? It's horrible.
Well, you got no choice now. You opened it.
Yeah, but it's horrible.
How do I meme on these guys?
To the best of your ability. Oh, it's so bad.
Is it?
It's so bad.
Is this really loud?
Compliments of the day to you, sir.
No.
Okay, so I don't know how to use magic anymore. So, oops.
It is much louder than you are, I will give you that.
Left shift is much louder. I thought it was loud.
Yes, much louder than you are. Yes, it is absolutely much louder than you are.
No. Can't I like fine tune it? No, I can't. That's fine. That should be a bit better.
It's just bad.
Yeah. Let me know if this sounds better, baby.
I will.
I'd better show him some respect.
Alright, so left shift activates spell mode. Okay, cool. What are you mad at?
You don't look like no chicken chaser to me.
You don't look like no chicken chaser to me, but then again, I've never met one.
No, that's perfect. You're good.
Alright, sweet. Just gotta remember where I'm going. I should probably save these people as well.
Going from like an IPA to like a wheat beer with peach.
Ooh, why would you drink wheat beer?
That's all I have left.
Simple when you know how.
Simple when you know how, yeah. It's because I'm a fucking hero.
You gotta respect him in the end.
He is a fine man. I'm no longer a good lad. I'm a fine man.
You're a fine man. You've upgraded from good lad to fine man.
Still a chicken chaser though. don't know why I'm killing all these guys again, although the XP is nice.
You're now renowned enough to use the sneer.
Oh.
Oh, I'm now renowned enough to use the...
Simple when you know
I'm
how.
unsung? I'm unsung. Hero status. Personality. Unsung. Chicken chaser.
Well, isn't that your name? You named yourself Chicken Chaser.
Did I name myself Chicken? I
Yes,
don't
you
think you
did.
get to name yourself. Oh, maybe I did name myself Chicken Chaser. Yeah,
That was
it
the
says I'm
name of
called
the...
Chicken Chaser.
Yeah.
So even when I've literally saved the world 10 times, I'm gonna be Chicken Chaser still.
As you should be.
I'm a renowned chicken chaser. Don't let me near your chickens. What are you... Oh, so...
Over there. I'd stay down if I've got a bad call that spell.
What do you mean, cool that spell? Ooh, oh, I almost shot this guy.
Do you chase chickens?
Yes, I chase chickens. How do I interact with people? Tab? Yes.
I haven't been playing.
Let me buy something. What have you got?
Don't sell your potions that you got, though.
Listen, I'm a professional. I don't need potions. What's this? I've only got one key, I believe.
Having a bad time at Orchard Farm, I heard.
Oh, I better go to Orchard Farm then. Oh, didn't mean to target that guy.
Help! Help me, someone! Ha! Simple when you know how.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. Such finesse. I'm a good lad. And I'm going the wrong way.
What happened to you being... What was it?
I'm a...
Nice man?
Something.
I don't know.
I don't remember. I'm a stand-up guy. Well, that was a pathetic boat. Orchard Farm. What's going on, chickens?
This is
Quick,
a
chase 'em.
terrible beer.
Oh, thank Avo you're here. I thought no one would answer our guild request. I've arranged some more security to back you up, but there are so many bandits that they'll tear my farm apart. I wish we'd never found those damn stones. They brought us nothing but trouble. My wife
Stones.
Jenna won't let them anywhere near the house, so we've left them in some crates in the barn. They must be worth a fortune. They say Lady Grey wants them. I've already lost 3 farmhands in these raids. That must be them now. I better go inside and look after my wife. She's terrified.
AKA, I better go and hide because I'm scared. Alright, so take no damage, ensure that no guards die. Those are my goals. Those are the goals I picked for myself. So I better deliver. Oh shit, I took damage.
Death to evil! Something's up. Let's go!
I took damage, rip. Oh, there's more guys over there.
For justice! Lead the way!
Okay.
Right behind you!
Mm-hmm.
company! Blood scorn. For justice!
Your health is low. Do you have any potions or food?
My health is
Right
low.
behind you!
Does health regen?
Watch out! Bandit reinforcements are on the
I
way!
suppose you have to wait.
They're mine! Let's go!
Well, at least I stopped the guards from dying. I don't know. I'm finished yet.
So, you've learned some
Oh,
new
look
moves.
at
Oh dear.
this!
Well,
I
you're not the
really
only one.
can't.
I
Mm,
hope you've
For
learned
the
how to
spirit
flourish,
cutscene.
because that's the only way you're going to get close to me. Go on, try to hit me with a flourish.
Use melee attacks to increase your combat multiplier, and then you'll learn special flourish moves. When the icon appears and a purple glow appears on your weapon, right mouse to perform a powerful unblockable attack. Is Whisper bad now?
I
So
wouldn't
you
think
can
so.
do it.
I don't know.
I'm
Come at me, Whisper. I will fuck you up. Oh shit, she hit me. Is she bad? Why is she attacking me?
damn. You beat me again.
Damn right
I
I did.
suppose this quest is yours then. But you can't stay lucky
Okay.
forever, farm boy. We're bound to meet again, and I'll be ready.
Okay, so she's not bad.
You did it!
She
I
just
can't tell you
wanted
how
to
grateful we
fight
are.
for the chance to
Someone
do a
should be round to
quest.
pick up the boxes soon, so we shouldn't have any more problems. Can't see why there's been so much fuss about those stones. Be glad to see the back of them myself. Must be worth plenty of money to someone, though. I'll make sure to tell everyone about you. We need heroes like you around.
Damn straight. Also, why am I still not wearing a top? I don't quite. I lost
I
it in
think-
that punching fight, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
I got Whisper's brooch, whatever that is. Oh, and I failed that take no damage, which is a shame, but what can you do? I'm bad at the game.
Check the guild.
CB God.
Alright. Check the guild for more quests. Heroes Guild. Teleport. I should have enough to level something up as well. I'd love attack speed. Or just to know how to play the game.
I'm
Alright.
sure you know plenty.
Physique. Skill. Toughy. I don't even know how to stealth. Let's go for some speed. Let's go for some strength.
I'm surprised you're not still going for Guile.
Yeah,
Is it because you're a good boy?
I'm a good lad.
You're a good lad.
Um,
Such a good
these
lad.
are all
Magic power
spells.
increases your capacity for storing mana.
Let's do that one, why not? Okay. Let's also... I don't remember how to get to my inventory. Let's put on some clothes, shall we? torso.
You aren't a fan of just having no shirt for some reason?
Let's go hooded because I've got awful hair. Hands. Suits. I guess I can just click that and it equips everything.
Oh, terrible beer. I really can't get another beer. It tastes very...
Are you asking me if you can get another one?
Yes.
Sure.
I don't know if I have one,
I've
but
been
I'm gonna
hearing
try
that some
something
traders
different.
need help. Take the
Good
quest
luck.
card to find out more.
I will be back.
Okay. Alright. I don't remember where to pick up quests. Ooh, that's not a thing. Trader escort. Hob killing. I suppose I can boast. I just have to pick boasts. Alright.
Come on, tell us about it. Come on, tell us. Yes! Hey!
10 more hobs than whisper. I could probably do that. No, I don't want to take any more. Alright.
More. We want more. Wonderful. Yeah!
Okay.
Don't look like... I know you can do it. Good luck.
Oh, you're the trader.
Special offer for you, sir.
These are just titles. I could be known as Arseface. Why is there a fly in my room? Where the fuck did the fly come from? Okay. Alright,
Farmers
well,
had stuff stolen. Weird devices they were. Gone.
okay, farmers have had stuff stolen, that's cool. What's this?
Hey, man.
Hey man, hey.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, I'm talking to you.
Sound waves can make your head spin into the sun. I've seen it happen, man. If only I hadn't lost my mushroom of truth in the guild, I'd be able to show you.
So he's missing a mushroom of truth, whatever the hell that is. Magic mushrooms, obviously. Let's go to Bowerstone. Bowerstone. Check my messages. She loved music in this game. Okay. So apparently there's a house for sale. I don't know where I would go to buy it.
Remember, stay legal.
Yeah, I'm staying legal. I'm 20. I'm legal.
Looking at her, a swordsman. Look, there's Briar Rose. She's one of the best heroes around.
Oh, it's this bitch.
I see they're letting the children out of the guild early these days.
Oh, you
You're not
bitch.
going to start chanting my name with the rest of these simpletons, are you?
No, I'm definitely not.
You complete a quest, start showing your trophy, and next thing you know, you can't get a moment's peace. I mean, just listen to them. At least you don't have to worry about high renown and being followed everywhere. Now, move aside, will you? I don't need you crowding me too.
Fuck you. That guy's gambling. I don't know how to gamble. Sure, let's trade. What have you got? Just beer and crap. Okay.
Marvelous, isn't it?
No, not really.
Hey, you can't come up it.
Alright, I need a permit, that's fine. There was some sort of... Is there any way I can... I'd really like some more quests.
How's it going?
Good. I just met the bitch. Again.
Which,
This bitch.
yeah.
I take it you've got your first
Yeah,
trophy by now.
cutscene.
Unless you're completely incompetent. I doubt it'll impress many people anyway. You guild kids are all the same. You graduate and think the whole world is going to bow at your feet. Being a hero is an art form, not a popularity contest. Can you move away now? You're getting in the way of my fans.
Wow. She literally just told me how she is annoyed that everyone's harassing her. Excuse me, my fans can't take pictures with you in the way. What a bitch.
The sky is really pretty today.
The sky is really...
Roof go?
Was that you? That's a very interesting voice.
You gotta boobs for sub.
Alright, let me send you a pic real quick. Oh shit, another tay. Should I be in here? Hello.
Feel safe with him around?
You don't feel safe with me around, okay, I'm going. Don't worry.
Chicken chaser. Look at the chickens run!
Oh, chicken chaser. Look at the chickens run. Do you know who that is, Andy? Oh, dear.
Pretty much.
You do now, yeah. Ooh,
Yeah.
I think I just stole. Ah, bugger,
From
I
the-
just stole.
I pretty much just got it from. Why stop doing that?
I didn't mean to. Like, I'm allowed to look at bookshelves, but not barrels and crates.
How goes it, Mickey?
Stay within the law.
Stay within the door.
There is an important quest card at the guild for you.
I'm not going to the guild.
He's been playing it for the past like week.
Yeah. What's there? Who knows? I think this is a house I can buy up here. Yeah, I tried playing the anniversary edition, but it doesn't stream very well. But it is really fucking good. The anniversary version. The controller support on it is good. It doesn't... It looks a little bit better. It doesn't look amazing.
We're riding the hype train for the nostalgia.
Oh, Thunder's here.
Wasp at the picnic area. Said it was the biggest thing he ever saw.
Giant wasps? Whisper was killing them when she was just a little girl.
I bet you could have killed it with your bare hands.
You're right. A hero can kill his enemies in hundreds of ways, even without a weapon.
My mum says I have to eat my greens if I want to be strong like you. But she's wrong, isn't she?
You should listen to your mother. You can't be a hero if you don't eat properly.
But greens are yucky.
You have to do many things you don't like when you are a hero.
Sorry, I'm just listening to Thunder's.
Why? For just the sake of it?
Yeah, it's funny.
You mean compass, stupid?
It may be true of some. That is why you must promise to be good. Or
I'll get a face cam one day. Once my face is worth looking at.
We promise. Yes, do it again, do it again. I'm gonna be a big hero.
Alright, let's talk to him.
Well, look who it is. Come to play with the other children, have you? Shame Whisper has such a soft spot for you. She should have taught you a lesson in Orchard Farm. But she'll learn.
I only hope you both end up in the arena one day. Then we'll see.
What do you mean the arena? I've beaten her so many times.
Enough time talking. The guild master needs me back at the guild. He can't entrust important quests to novices.
Okay,
like you.
have a good night.
A night, lad.
Peace.
I'm so salty at her brother. If you have the wealth, you can invest in property and rent it out to others. Buy a marital home. If you wish to get married and live there with your partner. Alright. Rent it out. Rented out a home. Which means I can't go inside anymore, obviously. Good job, me. I may have some more books for this guy.
Why don't you stay and...
Oh, I actually get to listen to a book this time.
Was in the latter days of the
Cutscene.
kingdom old that a boatload of travelers, wheat and rice, fleeing our land for fear of the sword, discovered an island that was true paradise. There were they welcomed by the native folk, with gifts of fruit and fowl and pig and trout, and a strange kind of ale brewed from egg yolk that the refugees drank till it knocked them out. Soon they were stirred from their peaceful slumbers by the splattery coughs of their gracious hosts, who had taken ill and were dying in numbers of colds their visitors had brought to their coasts. Ere long, the kindly natives were all but extinct, and as they knew not how to gather nature's bounty, the fate of the foreigners to theirs was linked.
That's funny.
They died of starvation, though surrounded by plenty. A few local survivors did their paradise rebuild, erecting this time a great fortress in the sand. It would stop them once more getting killed, lest those bad people from Albion return to their land.
Won't you come up and speak to me?
Right.
I love the slight hint
Buff.
to Bast
A child who isn't fascinated by dragons.
Alright.
Why don't you stay and listen here?
Sure, let's stay and listen to another book.
A long time ago, well before the age of the Old Kingdom, the skies of Albion were full of fearsome, majestic dragons. They flew wherever they wished, ate the people's livestock, rained down fire on their villages, and distressed their damsels. Then came the kingdom of Archon, and with it heroes who hunted the dragons for sport, almost driving them to extinction. Before long, every home in Albion had dragon scale curtains, dragon claw back scratchers, and dragon foot paperweights. The few remaining dragons fled to the northern wastes, and there they remain to this day. Though they are nowhere near as powerful now as they once were, they still represent a hero's ultimate test.
You know what that means.
Well, sir.
I'm gonna have to kill a dragon.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Do all of these stories refer to things you have to kill at some point?
That one seemed to.
Hello, Zixie!
Hey, Zixie. Don't tell him that there's a gamble. Alright. I was supposed to get something for this woman.
I need 4 blue mushrooms to
Blue
prevent
mushrooms.
any trouble.
How you doing? How's Terran's stream? Where did she stop?
She can't have stopped already. Or maybe we were in there for a bit, weren't we?
Okay, I was curious.
current quests. I want to do the sick chilled.
I still have. Ow, pish. Also, I super appreciate the sub, but I was also planning on doing that. You stole that from me.
He stole your sub.
I'm just saying.
I mean, you still get to use her emotes.
I know.
I think mine runs out tomorrow. Because you subbed me last time, didn't you?
Yeah,
Thanks.
yours does. Yeah, I subbed him before, so his is actually gonna run out, so I need to get that. Yeah, I know. On the plus side, yeah, it does.
Yeah, pretty much.
I literally just subbed to somebody, I think like a day ago, so I was like, I mean, I still wanted to. It's like, the whole time when we first got in chat, I was like, oh yeah, I really need to sub to her. I was like on that fence of like, oh, I don't know how much money I have, but I also want to sub. You're fine.
Yeah, that was weird. Because we didn't really. How did we? We found their stream through Andy, right?
Yeah.
And it's kind of surprising to find someone that you would watch on Twitch.
Yeah. There are very few people that I'm genuinely really hyped to see online. Taryn's definitely one of them.
I need a new haircut in game. I guess I've just got to get a normal haircut because that's the most attractive.
Are you going for full attractiveness?
Well, yeah, because I want to bang the ladies.
Oh, I saw you got T-Star. You went and swooped up that T-Star sub. I was all about that. I wasn't on at the time, and I found that kind of hilarious.
That should be that quest complete, right?
I don't know why you were timed out, but I got you. You're fine. You're fine.
What the
You're
shit?
good. You're fine. You're fine. I see that you had
Banned. Get out of my chat.
Apparently you were, yeah. Clearly, you were typing too fast for Nightbot. I still haven't changed a lot of the Nightbot shenanigans, so I still see everything. You're good, and I could fix it on the VOD regardless. Nightbot's not very fond of capital letters for multiple words. I cannot say it now. Multiple words. It doesn't like being capitalized. God damn it. Whatever.
Multiple
words. I mean, as opposed to what's the bot that she has that doesn't like you? What's the other bot she did? Streamlabs bot? It was either Streamlabs or it was something else.
Streamlabs is the gambling one she uses.
Yeah, so then Streamlabs. Another bot. We have a Stream Elements. There you go. I got you. We have a terrible gamble? Oh, fuck you! The difference between those. Sorry, excuse me, but the difference between those, I gambled 1, you gambled freaking 1,000. Get out of here! It's your own stream.
Yeah, buddy.
Oh my god.
I haven't even cheated yet. I'm not going to cheat.
I've already gambled. I haven't cheated either. Here's the thing though, is that I've tried gambling all multiple times. Yeah, there you go. See, you already have. Oh, really? Already? Oh, rip. By the way, I will tell you this, Dixie, is that we have it set to 50%, so like it's a 50-50 chance that you'll win. I've already. Oh, don't do that. No, see, no,
Oh, is
it's
it?
different. It's just give. It's
Oh,
just
it's
give.
just give.
Give. Yep. I like how I see that you tried to give him one though.
Well, yeah,
There you go.
that's like the maximum amount I'll ever give him.
Yeah.
Going all right.
See, and that's the thing though.
Oh,
50-50
sorry, I
still
didn't mean
doesn't.
to.
What was that?
I didn't mean to do that.
Won't get in his way.
You're in everyone's way.
Chicken chaser, I
I
believe.
just
Chicken
exploded
chaser.
his crate.
Do you
Stop.
chase chickens?
Yes, I chase chickens, alright?
I like how very pseudo Assassin's Creed it looks from the back. Your new
Yeah, I
outfit.
don't know if I want a hood. I don't think it gives me any armor rating or anything. And I did just get a new haircut.
No, did you today? Do all this like duels? I was gone, so I had to do some IT work, and that was not preferable, but I got it to work. So
Why can't I take my hat off?
did you duel Shuki though?
No, I wasn't in at the same time. Zeke Susan.
Darn.
No outfit, I'll just be naked for now. Oh my god. His hair isn't much better. Also, I'm very... Oh, look at those.
Can you not have... Are they seriously like UK underwear?
Yeah, boy. Okay, so let's put some actual clothes
Shuki
on.
and I, after we lost everything, I'm gonna be... Shuki's not gonna be happy about me saying this, but... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything then. I had gotten 1,000,000 points in Terran's stream after I lost everything. I think it was either Terran or T-Star that gave it to me. But like right at almost the end of the stream. No, stop. Seriously.
Taryn gave us 5 million each.
5 million.
Because it was just us in the chat and we gambled all.
We both gambled all, and we both lost everything.
You
and
lost
then
like 6 or 7. See, you say that, but you're the one who gets all of the scares. You will never be able to go bankrupt.
Here's the thing though, is that T-Star is usually the one giving you scares versus like Terran giving you scares. We were surprised when Terran gave us ours.
Yeah. I think it was just, we would sit in chat with her, just chilling for most of the night.
I think for a good amount of time we kept trying to gamble like one every once in a while. Just to try to get back to where we were. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, I mean pretty much. They mean nothing, but they mean something.
They mean
you know?
everything. What do you want about?
They actually mean nothing.
Hello, who's this?
Oh, rip. I wasn't aware of this countdown. I was aware at the time where he made it so everybody had to vote for what. I do apologize. Regardless, I thought it was pretty silly. Okay, Shuki doesn't apologize, but I thought it was pretty silly to vote for somebody to lose all their scares. I didn't actually think we'd win.
How do I open up my quest?
I felt genuinely bad. Everyone else was on board with you keeping them, so I was like, he'll be fine.
He didn't even lose that much. There's no salt to be had.
Yeah, I think T-Star gave you some, and then like you lost them immediately after that vote or something. He does the same thing to us in his channel though. I think there was a day when Shuki drove T-Star around everywhere.
Oh, dang.
And gave him a hard time about his driving skills.
It's the first time I opened up GTA in the longest time, so I figured I'd like Uber him around.
Oh no, you're kidding! See, that means that I have to be like very PC, like 45. million.
See, I actually care about my scares.
Yeah. I mean, it would drive me insane.
I'm just gonna have to gamble while T-Star's AFK.
Yeah, I mean, that's not likely. He knows all, apparently.
He's omnipotent.
Yeah, there you go.
No, what's the word? Omnipresent.
Yeah.
Well, if you're in next time, I'll probably hop in as well. Because I've played with him a couple of times now.
He's always online at uncomfortably late o'clock.
Who, me?
No, T-Star. I mean, it makes sense though because it's perfectly fine. Yeah, no, it's just because live in the UK. So
if you
it's
keep
like
really still, I can
3
see your
o'clock
skeleton.
almost now.
Oh, out, man.
That's generally
You're
when he
from the
goes
guild,
live.
aren't you? Man, what a place. If you go back there, maybe you can find our mushroom.
Why did you leave a
I'm
mushroom in the
standing on
guild?
those stepping stones in that pool where
Yeah,
the door
I mean,
talks. Man, it just flew
it is what
right
it
out
is.
of my hand.
Give T-Star a hard time. Tell him to go live earlier in the day. Tomorrow I don't do any work shenanigans, but I do have to study for my next nursing exam. Outside of that, I'm pretty free tomorrow. But
Alright.
I have a feeling that either T-Star and or Taryn are not going to be streaming, so no one's going to stream
probably
tomorrow.
won't stream tomorrow.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Why am I here again? I guess I'm going to watch Khan.
The exam is mostly just to get into a new university because I'm not particularly fond of the one I'm currently at. Plus, it would be nice to get another bachelor's versus an associate's. Then I would have this whole. I'd have a master's and a bachelor's and an associate's, and that just doesn't. That just looks like I just gave up later in life. Like, nah. She didn't go full way, especially for nursing. It doesn't matter for nursing. Realistically, the sooner you get a job, the sooner you can go back to school. I get that. But still, I just want to get it all done and over with. And it's something I'm mildly passionate about, as opposed to computer science, which was not something I'm super passionate about. Something I'm good at, not something I'm passionate about.
What's all this crap? There's a chest here. What is a Will Masters elixir? Inventory.
I guess you regen mana faster?
Potions. Will Master. Boosts the powers of the arcane, expanding it. Is it permanent? Can you Google for me?
I could do that.
Will Master's elixir. Seems pretty.
Permanently increase the amount of mana that you have available
Alright,
to
I'm
plus
using it.
attacks.
Where was it again? Items, potions. Will
Anyway,
Master.
shouldn't you be asleep? Doesn't Taryn give you a hard time about that?
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, hold on a second. Doesn't everyone give you a hard time?
Get
about
out of
not
my
sleeping?
stream and go to bed.
No, that's not what I meant. See, exactly.
Yeah, that's the worst.
See, that's the thing though. Shuki stays up until my time decent.
It's up to like
and
5 or 6 your time when I'm
yeah,
at
and
work. And it
yeah,
destroys
I mean that's
me.
the thing that you get like 5 hours of work and then you do hard labor, and that's not preferable.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I feel like Shuki feels the feels.
Saying that, I still haven't had a reply from my boss, so.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Who knows when I'm working next? potentially never.
Well, that's the problem then. When do you sleep? Do you sleep after work? Is that the whole thing? You nap before and you sleep after?
Ah, there you are.
What's your whole deal?
About time you showed up. I was going to start without you.
I was just telling your friend here, the whole
Cutscene,
orchard's
by the way.
overrun with hobs.
I could get rid of them myself, but it might be more fun like this. Whoever kills the most hobs gets the trophy, right?
I don't care how you do it, just stick 'em before they drink all my scrumpy. The little sods cracked open my crates down by the river at the far end of the path.
Guess that's where we should go. Race you there.
Okay, kill 10 more hobs and whisper is all I've got to do. Can I save? Here is status. No. Options. Save. I'm gonna save scum. 100%.
Also, we don't have hug. Just
Yeah,
gonna
no.
put that out here.
Hug is trash.
We have no hugs in this
He's
channel.
keys.
Do you have any idea how much work goes into farming and making cider?
I think it was like an accidental ending to a stream.
It's my accidental outro.
Yeah, it's his accidental outro, so we turned it into a command rather than hug. Everyone has hug, you know. Psh.
You're making me
I
look
also
bad.
like to make this channel as cringy as possible. And I've thus far accomplished that.
And another one to me.
It doesn't seem like Shuki minds particularly.
Nope.
Yeah. We have cringy description, cringy everything. I still haven't put everything together because, again, I'm not on his computer to do it. The only thing I could actually change
And another one to me.
is the... Thank you.
She's destroying me, Pants. I failed already.
How did you fail already?
Because she's just destroying me. I'm still using, like,
Damn.
my basic
That's
bitch
another one.
weapon.
Yeah, no, I can't change everything of his. Pretty much, end of story. I can't do it unless I see his Streamlabs or his OBS or whatever. I'm gonna attempt to change the art on his page, or at least
Another
make
one to me.
an overlay, but that'll take a lot longer. So that's why these are still tests. We're just trying to see if it works.
Damn.
Honestly, we've had a lot of bugs with location. Apparently, the London server is absolute trash to stream on.
The closest server to me sucks ass.
And another one to me.
Oh man, she's destroying me. This is so embarrassing. I need better weapons.
I think we've been streaming on the Lithuania server or something.
Yeah, somewhere in Europe.
Yeah, I was about to say, because initially we were in Lithuania. I don't know where we are currently, but everything's better than the London server, surprisingly. Even though you live like not that far
Like
from
20 minutes away from London.
20 minutes away from London, but still. Whatever.
You got another one.
Lithuania, man. That's where all the good streaming is.
You're the fastest round here, are you?
Oh, why did I touch that beer again?
Did you not get another beer already?
See, I keep, it's on my desk still, so then I was like, oh yeah, there's a beer, let me pick up the yes, that's what I should ingest. So bad. Also, awesome, what part of the UK are you in?
Damn. You got another
Oh, I'm near Reading too.
Look at that.
We should meet up and gamble.
Gamble in like 2 feet away from your place. Aren't there like a bunch of places to gamble?
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson. They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
You're losing your touch, farm boy. You need. I've had enough of this.
That's fantastic.
Maybe the guild has something more interesting for me.
We better make a move now and check on the damage.
I can't believe I lost that. I got some 2Ps, mate. Alright, well I lost that quest, that's fine.
I'm not near you guys, so I can't gamble. Like, I'd love to join in on this gambling, but that's not something that I have readily available. Game on, Shiki. I'll fund this gambling problem.
I'll play some poker, but I'm real bad at gambling.
There's poker in Terran's Discord now.
Oh. Although I can't really game a bot.
Yeah, that's fair.
Doesn't really work like that.
There are some gambling prompts which you could at somebody on Discord and do verses.
I used to use a poker bot way back.
I know. I
haven't tried it yet.
I added it to one of my testing Discords just because I run another Discord. But I added it there just to. Yes, the blackjack is so good. Sorry, I did the meme review with a bunch of claps. That was unnecessary. But I really genuinely enjoy how well the blackjack works in that bot. It updates and it's honestly pretty fun.
Mm-hmm.
Meme review.
Meme
review.
Heroes Guild.
But yeah, no, I'm all about it. I've really enjoyed it. The only thing I don't like, the ones I think are a little trash, are the ones that are completely based on luck, which is, say, the the ones. Sorry about the laugh. The ones I really hate are the coin flip ones, basically that are 100% reliant on RNG. Because again, the Discord bot's gonna be completely RNG regardless. So I do like the aspect that there are some games like the poker one's kind of trash. I'll say that. I'm not a fan of the poker one.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay.
Should I grab another beer? I've got like a third left of this one.
I'm drinking some bullet whiskey and
Oh, you switched to whiskey.
I'm done with my shitty crap beer that I just can't ingest.
No
so,
more
yeah.
wheat beers. I know you're German and you need to show off your heritage. But I think you need to chill with the whole wheat beers.
I just am not a wheat beer fan.
They're disgusting.
Yes, Taryn, yes.
Absolutely disgusting.
Hello. I'm a yeah, join Zixu in comments. I ran out of I'm a huge IPA person.
Hey, Taryn.
Hello. Hi, Taryn. And I'm a huge IPA person. And I love my beers, but just I ran out of IPAs and I only had wheat beer left. Not working out. It's so gross. It's so
disgusting.
Gross. And it's like a peach wheat beer. It's just generally bad. It's just like
I had my first wheat beer last year, and I've never had one since. Never will. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab another beer.
Well, I'm gonna sit here and attempt to entertain.
You entertain.
People.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Okay, I'm not doing that, but I'm here.
1 sec.
Oh, see, Shuki actually wasn't a really big fan of beer either. I'm German. My sister's a cicerone, which is the same as kind of like a oh goodness. Now the word is completely gone out of sommelier. Sommelier for wine. The experts on wine. My sister's an expert on beer, and growing up, I kind of liked beer, but not to this extent. There's a oh, thanks for the kiss. I didn't really like it, but I think you got to go through a step to find the thing that you actually like. And that's kind of I hated IPAs, and now I'm addicted to them. So Spread all the love, all the kiss kisses. Kiss kiss. Jeez. Oh goodness gracious. That's amazing. I like I told Dixie, we made the kiss kiss because everyone has a hug and it was an accidental kind of thing. So I like it more. We made it that. I love gin. Ah! I have 2 gins on my shelf. I have a shelf, by the way. I have a bar because I used to be a barmaid, which I think that's the only English translation for that. I guess you could say bartend, but I was more of a barmaid in that I did a lot of bar backing. I made the cocktails. I didn't serve them. So yeah, I'm all down for it. I have like 5 bourbons. I have a couple whiskeys. I have lots of different types of tequila. I'm more of a fan of aged tequila. But I have a white and I have like 5 different types of vodka that go across different. Like I have spicy ones. It's just vodka, but like you wouldn't notice if you're not a vodka person. But I have a couple different. I have one that's more peppery, one that's more smooth, one that's whatever. I'm a big cocktail person, so. Also, I super apologize, Taryn. I'm so sorry. We still haven't fixed Nightbot. Oh, I'm so sorry. I see what you said. You love tequila. Super sorry about that. Oh goodness gracious. We still haven't fixed it. No, you're not banned. I'm so sorry. I saw that you said you love tequila. I would love to share a bunch of my favorite tequilas with you. I have like a list of a few. I have a lot of books on for gin specifically, I have a book called The Drunken Botanist, which if you like gin or you feel maybe inclined to make your own, that's a really good way to start. It tells you about a lot of different herbs that you could make, that you could put in vodkas or whatever to flavor your vodka, turn it into a gin. Definitely suggest that book. But yeah, because I've made a couple. I have a couple absinthes as well. So.
All right, I'm back.
Hello.
What did I miss?
Taryn was timed out with "I love tequila," and I feel really bad. I need to fix. I can't do it when I'm off of your.
Tequila's disgusting.
Hey, stop it! Tequila's lovely.
You can just log into my account and fix.
No. I'll do it tonight after stream.
Such a lazy mofo.
Aww. But I'm making some suggestions. I would make beer suggestions, but I don't know where everyone resides and what they have.
Ooh, Atlantic is nice. What's the other one? They started serving one IPA in my pub recently.
Mhm.
Boy.
Oh,
it's
Taryn!
Not good.
We found out that Zixu and Shuki live kind of close to each other.
Yeah. We literally live within spitting distance of each other.
Yeah, I accidentally found that out, so that's kind of cool. Fun fact.
Like, I could literally walk over to Zixu's, log onto his computer, and steal all of his scares.
The amount of damage you can take.
I'm not sure that's how that works, but yeah, no, they really do live pretty close to each other. We were discussing what part of the UK they live in, and they both live near Reading, so.
Do you mean reading?
Shut up. Get out of here.
Is this the only place I can get missions from? I don't understand. Here it stands. What am I looking for?
Hey! I would say beach, but
Beach? This is a PG stream, motherfucker? No swearing? You son of a beach?
Oh gosh, get out of here.
Don't swear on my stream.
Ya bitch.
You son of a beach. Where am I going? Palestine.
Oh no. Terrible.
To PayPal count as law enforcement now.
Oh dear.
PayPal,
PayPal.
they're after me.
Mm-hmm. After all those subs.
They're coming for my family.
It's Bish. Okay, alright, cool. Bish. Anytime I think of Bish, though, I think of like childhood me with Bish and that being like a shortened term for Bishonen.
Who's this guy?
Greetings, hail.
But again, that's like weeaboo childhood me, so.
I found a bard. He's a famous bard apparently.
Songs, you give me gold. It really isn't very hard.
Oh no, he just rhymed at me. Does anyone want a song?
Sure.
Should we vote on a song from the bard?
No, don't fight. Give us a song.
A song. A song. Right. Life's great journey lies ahead. Quests, adventures, exploration. Youth will stand him in good stead, while life provides him
like a song.
education.
It's not a song. This is.
Picture it. Call it to mind. A scene of insects,
That was
huge and
a terrible
vile.
song.
The wasp queen had good folk confined till Hero spilled her putrid bile.
This is a song about me.
The rural folk of Orchard Farm implored you them to aid. You kept the family safe from harm. Life is so cliched.
This guy's trash. I paid 10 gold. I literally paid 10 gold for that. And all he did was give me a poem about what I did today. So trash.
Also rip.
Want some ale, please?
Oh dear.
That's
I
just
usually
so trash. I'm
You're
so
fine.
upset about that. And this bed's gonna cost me 35 gold. Oh.
see. I usually do cut pink. I usually do pink because my title is pink or my name is pink. But it usually leads me astray. Yes.
Taryn,
let's
if
go.
you write a journal, I will make some poems about what you've done those days.
No, and then we'll read it on stream.
She can recite it on stream.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. We can make a poem about the stream, like what she's done in that stream, and she can read it. She can recite it at the end of the stream.
Let's go. Let's go. I'm all about this. Let's go.
That'd be amazing. It would all just be about her dying.
Oh gosh. It kind of fits with the what is it? The rhyming game. That what is it? The rap battle.
Oh yeah.
I could rap battle this shit. Let's go. I'm ready. I'll rap battle how you die 50,000 times in a stream. Still love you, Taryn. But you've died a lot lately. I'm sorry.
Harsh.
No, I still love you. It's okay. Don't hate me. Oh no, you did it all in caps. Stop it.
37 messages were
Just
deleted by me.
because you're right.
Andy, can you log into my account and get
Yes.
Nightbot to fucking chill?
Oh gosh. Okay. All right, Taryn, you're timed out for a little bit. Let me just calm down, Nightbot. Let me just. I will be back shortly. Enjoy Shuki for a bit. All right, Shuki.
You're
I
not
can't.
disappearing anywhere. You just can't see my stream. You're still,
No. Yeah.
you still exist.
I know, but I can't read the stream. So enjoy that for a little bit.
Okay, well, I'll let you know if anyone's talking shit. Oh, Zixie's talking shit about you.
Oh, of course he is. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, I feel so bad, Taryn. I'm so sorry. Let me go on Nightbot.
My mods aren't doing their job. What
You
can I
have
do?
one mod.
What can I do?
Get out of here with your
They're
mods
supposed to be
thing.
helping me run the stream, but
Oh my dear, all that is good in this world.
apparently they got other things to do.
Stop it.
Like gossip in chat.
Stop.
How do I get...
Pleasant day to you, sir.
Yeah, pleasant day to you too. How do I...
I feel much happier with him here.
Yeah, good. Wait, were you referring to me? There's someone to talk to over here. I need to find a bald man with a beard.
I'm disabling it.
Stay within the law.
I need to find... Oh, this is painful.
Okay, everything should be good. I'm just checking. Everything should be peachy now.
Mm.
And I'm so sorry.
Pleasant day to you, sir.
Pleasant day to you, my lady.
Please put it
I have untimed out you. You are no longer timed out, Taryn. I have fixed
Oh,
it.
what's happening? I'm being
You should
arrested. Question mark?
You no longer have a timeout.
Send help. I've been a bad lad. Oh my god. Help. I don't know what I've done. Quick, run away to the guild.
I'm so sorry. I fixed it. I'm so sorry. I feel terrible.
There's compensation.
Alright, let me return to my own.
Why did I come to the guild? I was running away from the law.
Alright, there you go.
Stay within the law.
I don't have much. I don't even think I have that much. There you go.
Oh
I
damn,
gave you all.
that was probably like all
That
of
was
your
probably
kisses.
everything that I have. So enjoy that. See, there you go. See, it's
Hang on,
fixed.
let me balance this out a little bit. Oh shit.
You just gave 2,000 to no one.
You know what? There you go, Nightbot. Enjoy.
No, shut up. Were you trying to give me 2,000 and you gave one to Nightbot?
No, I wasn't trying to give you 2,000.
Oh, I see how it is.
You have to earn your scares. Scares? Kisses.
60.
Wow. 10 out of 10.
Stop.
Alright, we're back to balance has been restored in the world.
Except for I'm out 1,000.
But
How many do I
don't blame
have?
me, blame Zixi.
How many do I have? I have 199.
I'm looking for magic mushrooms.
I don't know how to help you with that.
He said on the stepping stones near the demon door he lost.
Ooh,
I guess I
Zixu,
have to fish.
Alright, I dare you guys to go all in.
Oh, shit.
There you go. Here, I'll go all in. I'll gamble all. I lost money.
So that's what a hero looks like.
Alright, let's go for it. Let's go for it. No, Taryn!
Oh man. Hang on, my turn.
Oh no. Oh shit.
I had 90,000?
You had 90,000.
Oh shit, I kinda regret that now.
That hurts a little.
Yeah. does.
Everyone's down all now except for
Oh,
Zix.
fuck you, Zix. Get out of my stream.
Player of the game. I love it. Can
I
get
don't have
more?
enough gold to pay for my crimes. So
No,
what do I do?
I lost it all. I tried.
I don't have...
Rip.
And... Andy, help me.
What do I help you with?
I don't
The
have
fuck?
enough gold to pay for my crimes. So everyone's very angry.
What
Alright.
do you do about that?
It seems like they've stopped being angry.
I think they just needed to hit you a little. Come over to my stream and do that, I dare you. Ooh. Terrence?
Does he even have any to gamble or?
I mean, let's go, Zix. He's number like 7 now. So...
Yeah, but does he care?
I think he does. See, there you go, it's 200,000, so he's like number 7 right
That's
now.
not nearly enough for him to care. He'd gamble like 5 times in a row with that.
Oh, wait, I don't think you could do that when she's offline at least. I don't think it works.
If it does work, I would literally sit in her stream. Does it actually work?
Does it work?
If it works, then I'm gonna be in Taryn's stream, like, at work.
No.
Just gambling.
Yeah, until we both get like a trillion. Taryn, get us a trillion!
Alright, so...
Magic it to everyone except for him now.
I need... Pantsu, I need help.
What do you need help with?
I'm trying to find a guy called Baldy Beardy.
Uh-huh.
I
don't know how streams work either, Taryn, to be fair.
No, neither. I just press a button and then people harass me.
Okay, Baldy Beardy?
Yeah.
I do not see that.
But you might want to look up, like, Fable, not just Baldy Beardy.
Beardy Baldy.
Beardy Baldy. I mean, either way, he's bald and he's got a beard.
There's a lot to this. I don't
Oh,
know.
alright, hit me.
If you go to... Okay, so... If you go to Bowerstone Quay... There's a guy at
That's
the
all I
bottom of
needed
the
to know.
docks.
Yeah.
Oh, alright, gotcha. Catching up to T-Star now.
Thank you.
But by the way, T-Star did give me a hard time saying that I was... Oh, thanks, Taryn. I appreciate it. I just noticed that. I went to T-Star's stream and he's just like, you're nowhere near the top of mine. And I was just like crying internally. I was like,
Wait,
yeah,
does T-Star have gambling on his stream?
I don't know. Does he have gambling on his stream? We don't actually
I've
know.
been in this stream like 3 times now. I've never actually checked.
We've stayed there for a while and we haven't actually... Oh, we done? Fun fact. Didn't know that.
She's a bit of alright, I'll say.
Okay, so to preface this guy, he had a quest for me and apparently it's to marry his daughter. So I said, okay, I'll marry your daughter, and he said, okay, well, she probably wouldn't like you because your haircut sucks. So I've had to go and get another haircut. And we'll see.
I'm pretty sure she hates men with that hair.
Oh, you're such a dick. Really? What hairstyle does she... Andy, what hairstyle does this woman want?
Okay, alright, hold on.
That's so
he
annoying.
wants you to get a beard, usually the mutton chop beard. And then he also wants a mustache, which is the trader style mustache.
I've got to get a beard and a mustache. So I've got to get mutton chops and a mustache. Do I have mutton chops? I don't think I've got them unlocked. I was going to say something.
he wants you to have a lot.
Oh, do you know what? His daughter's a bitch. I'm not even interested. Either his daughter's a bitch or he's a bitch. They can both fuck off.
The only thing you get is 100 gold, 100 renown, 100 experience, and some hairstyle cards.
Trash. Alright, sick child. Fallen sick. I need 4 blue mushrooms. Can you help me with that one? Because I don't remember where I was supposed to go.
What am I looking for?
The sick child. I need to open up this other beer in a second. It's getting warm. Boy.
Alright, have you started?
Yeah.
You fish in the pond near the demon door in the Heroes Guild.
I don't have a fish.
Well, then you can't start that one.
I've started it. I don't know where to get a fishing rod.
Also,
Listen, you little.
By the way, Taryn, I used that emote in Andy's stream today, and he's just like, "Oh, you're no longer sub to Taryn." I was just like, "But I want to be." She hasn't been online in so long. I was like, "I'm so sorry." Also, okay.
Alright.
Take care, Taryn.
Have a good night.
Go be awesome. Continue to be amazing.
Kiss keys.
Keys keys.
Alright. I gotta find a
Be amazing for the rest of forever.
I gotta find a fishing rod. I just don't know where I would get one.
Oh dear.
I probably wouldn't get one from the guild trader, but I'll try. That's not the guild trader.
Well, I'm gonna go get some more bourbon.
Is it not like right next to you?
Proof of me winning a scares gamble. No, you're kidding. I'm gonna go. Hold on.
Did
Before
he
I do that,
actually? I need to see this
hold
as
on.
well.
Both of us are gonna go like.
No. Where's
Hold
my
on
Discord?
a second. Which one is it? There are too many Discords I'm in. Okay.
Taryn.
Shush. Shut the heck up. You're kidding.
You know what this means though? It means we can gamble in her Discord without anyone else knowing.
Secret gambling.
Secret gambling. I'm super ready to secret gamble.
See, Zixi, you've already started something. Secret gambling trend.
We should have secret meetups in her chat while she's not streaming.
Like, just the three of us, just gambling quietly. We have an underground gambling ring.
Oh, that would actually be amazing. Especially the one day she turns up and is like, "What the fuck are you three doing?"
She starts the stream and it like happens to have a gamble in there, and it's just like, wait, you were already in here.
We're approaching, isn't the guild?
Oh goodness, I'm all about it. Let's go. Let's go.
Yes, I'm a chicken chaser. Leave me alone.
Chicken chasing.
Oh
Yep.
goodness. Okay, alright, I will be right back. I'm gonna go get some more.
Okay, I'm gonna Google where to get a bloody fishing rod real quick.
Okay, well, I mean, that would be a good start to a stream, to be fair. Either all three of us losing all of them or something like that, that would be pretty solid. Just saying, not just you, but any one of us. Because I'm sure that'd be just like a swell to just start to a stream. I'm gonna let you guys be awkwardly English together. I will be right back.
What? Alright, lad, let's be awkwardly English. Whatever the fuck that means. God save the Queen.
Give me some beer.
A beer would be nice.
Why?
The map room is next.
There's an important quest card at the
Alright, fine, I'll get the quest cards. Pain in the arse.
I've been hearing that some traders.
I guess all Englishmen are awkward. Makes sense. Tea and a scone? Is it scone or scone? Isn't it regional? I think I've more so heard scone, but that might just be a southern thing. I thought it was regional. Portuguese. What town are you from? Northerners don't have scones. I didn't even know of scones' existence. I can say that my mum's from York.
Oh, yes.
What the fuck, really? You live in Newbury? Oh my god, that's fucking hilarious.
Oh, yes.
I'm in Basingstoke.
Oh, yes.
I'm literally 10 minutes away from you.
Oh, yeah.
That's so fucking weird. I thought it was close, but not that fucking close. I haven't been to Newbury in a while though. My stepdad used to have a shop there. All traders survive.
Oh,
I suppose I could do it
wonderful.
naked as well.
Oh, yes. Wonderful.
Literally all I saw of Newbury was my stepdad's shop. He used to own a tattoo studio there for a while, so I didn't really explore much. Basingstoke's probably no better, although it is kind of big compared to Newbury anyway.
Oh, yes. Wonderful. Wow.
Okay, why did you move to Newbury?
Wonderful.
Of all places.
Wow. I go to it, hero. Oh, yes.
What do you do?
Please obey the law while you're...
Ooh, a beer would be nice. See you soon.
Is it really?
I want some ale, please.
What the fuck?
Oh, I'd like... Ooh, a beer would be nice.
I actually never knew that. What? That's crazy.
Beer, if you would.
I'm so used to living in Basingstoke. I just think like there's nothing big in the general area of Basingstoke. Nothing important anyway. So
you two are
fun.
live very close to each other. Yeah.
Do you want a fun fact?
Yeah, go for it. Shoot.
Zixu's like 20 minutes away from me, if that.
Shut up. Shut up.
He's in Newbury, which is where Duncan used to have his tattoo studio.
No, you're kidding.
Yeah.
Get out of here! Oh my gosh, you guys are like 2 feet from each
I
other.
know. It's funny.
I just saw that you guys are just like, oh damn, super close then. And I was just like, what?
Yeah. That's
Apparently very close.
definitely closer than I thought it would be. Fucking
Yeah,
Newbury.
bullshit.
That's weird as hell.
Well, hello.
It's like when I remember being on 4chan back in the day, and someone not only from my town but also from my school posted on 4chan.
Yeah.
And it freaked me the fuck out. I was like, okay, I'm done posting.
Yeah, seriously, honestly though. It's like hey yo. See, here's
When
the
did
thing.
when did you move to Newbury?
I was gonna say I'm from Baden-Württemberg, so like.
Yeah, that's nowhere near Basingstoke or Newbury.
Well, ha 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 ha. So funny. No, I'm just saying though is that like I'm from Germany. And I think I met Shuki maybe like a couple years after I moved to the US for college, and it's kind of shit though, because like I met him like right around the time where like it was very,
if we want to see each other, instead of it costing like £50, it now costs
now
1,000.
it's like 1,000. So it's like that's kind of a shame.
Yeah.
So I've been here since 2009, so it's been it's been 10 years, almost gonna be like, it's heading up to 11 years now.
Can you Google for me?
What am I Googling? Yeah, no, I've been here for like a while, and I've completely lost most of my...
hence her accent.
I basically learned, when I say quote unquote learned, but I learned like proper, or just like English in general here. I was very sketchy English, so any of my, like whenever I speak in English, it's very hard for me to, as opposed to learning English and living in a different country, it just, my English comes from here. I'm gonna Google how to get good.
Alright, Google the sick child for me.
I already did, and this is the thing, I have the walkthrough.
Alright, where do I go to get the blue mushrooms?
There's the Heroes Guild one with the pond near the demon door. Picnic area. There's a young woman. Make her laugh.
I've got to make a young woman laugh.
Yes. You go to skills, expressions, and alignment. Try 1, and she will say if you're making her laugh. After finding anything that makes her happy, repeat it 3 or 4 times, and she'll give you a mushroom.
Right.
Yeah, I've gotten that a lot. Shuki's also gotten that. I've translated it. See, I kind of, thank you. I appreciate it. There are a lot of, we actually kind of talked about this, I think last video, where I still don't have a good grasp on idioms, or what would you call them?
Sayings.
Yeah, I don't have a very good grasp on those, so if you're not talking in a very literal sense, I won't process that or understand it, but if you talk in literal terms, I get it. Because that's how I learned. I still don't get, like, I don't know, Shuki could probably think of something, but I can't. Like, just an idiom. Give me, like, a English idiom.
Oh god, you're putting me on the spot now.
You know, I'm putting you on the spot. Sorry. Anything that's English. Let me just look up.
She's on the rag.
Yeah.
Although you know that one now.
Beat around the bush. I don't know what that means.
Really?
I don't know what beat around the bush means.
Americans use that as well.
Apparently not.
I feel
don't
like
know what that means.
I've heard some Americans use beat around the bush.
Though, but no one says it in common conversations.
No, it's a rare one, but it's...
Bite the bullet, I don't know. I do know break a leg. I don't know bite the bullet.
You don't know bite the bullet?
I don't know, but
Oh
I
my
see that it's to
god.
get something over with because it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I don't know bite the bullet. I do know break a leg. Break a leg I do know.
Oh my
Better
god.
late than never I can understand based on
Yeah, that's fairly
Uh,
self-explanatory.
I could keep looking at idioms I don't know.
Do you
That's
not know
weird.
beat? Do you really
I
hit the
really well
sack?
now I see it here.
Hit the sack or hit the hay?
I don't know hit the hay or hit the sack, but
Really?
it makes sense. Hit the sack is, I guess, like I don't know what a sack means other than it's a sack that holds things.
Alright,
I don't know
but
what a sack is, so how would I know it's to
hit the
go to sleep?
sack or hit the hay
Unless
means
you
the
knew
same
what.
thing.
I don't know what other than hay being a thing that's like that you feed
Do you
animals.
do
I
you
don't
not
know what.
do you
It
not
doesn't
sleep
make
on hay?
literal sense. Under the weather makes sense because it just sounds like something that you're just like you're not feeling great.
It doesn't make sense at all.
No, but people say that more than hit the sack. Sorry. I've heard under the weather.
Yeah, no, but under the weather's... Yeah, I suppose.
I've heard under the weather. I have not heard hit the sack.
Jesus. I thought you...
That's what Kid Taryn
I
keeps
feel
telling you to do.
like all our conversations over the past, like, 5 years have just been lies. I've just been talking gibberish to you.
A little bit, but I get it. Contextually, like, say if you're like, oh man, I'm really tired, I'm gonna hit the sack, that makes sense. If you just say the words together, though, it makes no sense. It's just like, I'm going to go to bed.
Alright,
Like,
hang on, I'm gonna say something real stupid.
alright, go for
Never
it.
mind, I'm not gonna say it. Sorry, I threw
No,
that out of
okay,
my brain.
Okay.
I was like, what do you call those things when you go camping and you sleep in them? I'm a fucking idiot.
A tent?
No.
Barking up the wrong tree?
Sleeping bag.
Barking up the wrong tree just sounds like you're...
Like, say...
You
Okay.
don't understand?
So
I don't know.
say someone's hitting on you and you're married. They're barking up the wrong tree.
It's not the right person?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or it's not the right something?
Yeah. I don't really know how else to
See, that's the thing,
contextualize
though.
that one.
Alright,
Or,
anyway, we did this last stream where he kept
or someone
doing this
tries
to
to
me.
fight you and you're like 2 feet taller than them and you've got like 100 pounds on them. They're probably barking up the wrong tree.
See, but here's the thing, though, is that I get them in context.
Mhm.
And if I hear them on their own, they don't make sense.
I don't know half the English slang.
Oh, but you know...
But it's generally all contextualized.
You know weird, like, rhyme slang that I don't know. What is it?
I really don't know much Cockney rhyming slang, to be fair. No one does. I don't think anyone actually knows Cockney rhyming slang.
Alright, raining cats and dogs just sounds like it's raining heavy things, or like lots. It's raining lots.
I love hearing you
Or it's
explain
raining.
these sayings, though.
It's not
amazing.
funny. It's not funny
actually
for me. It's not funny for me. And then I'm gonna go back and look at this. I'm gonna be really confused. Okay, well I got that.
It's raining heavy things.
It's just like, I think like hail and stuff. I don't know, it's just raining.
It's just heavy rain.
But see, again, it's just there's a lot of weird idioms. I know spill the beans. That's like tea.
Yeah.
I know tea. I listen to a lot of tea. I know tea.
Tea's like a not millennial. What's the current generation?
I don't know. Are they still not millennials?
What's Tobias's generation?
I don't know.
What's
What's the current generation?
Are they Generation X?
They might be. I think like if you're 90s or
No, it's like
80s,
80 something
80
to
something
90 to 90 something.
to like mid 90s is millennial, and then there's a Generation X, which just
Is it
sounds...
Generation X?
I don't know what the current generation
Alright,
is.
time to Google.
Right as rain. I feel like Shuki said that
Oh,
before.
right as rain, yeah.
I feel like Shuki said that before, as in like just good.
Yeah, or perfect, good.
Feeling okay.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Perfect. Is that what right as rain? Rain doesn't sound perfect.
Everything's right as rain.
Yeah, I've heard Shuki say that one before though. Yeah, I've never heard perfect, but I just assume it's like I'm feeling good.
Yeah.
Because he said that before. I know that for...
I mean, you can say it perfect. Perfect? You can say it sarcastically. Like...
I have no idea what snowed under means. What? Other than it being snow, and you're covered by snow.
Like, I haven't heard that one since I was a child, but I'm assuming, like, there's a lot to do.
What? No, really? It has nothing to do with snow. Okay.
Well, obviously, it's
snowed
British
under.
slang.
I know. Well, see, is it rhyming slang?
Yeah, okay, I was right. Alright. Yeah, there's a lot to do. Okay.
Snowed under just feels
See,
like a snow thing.
I haven't heard that since I was a kid, and I still figured that one out.
See, but how would you know if you've never heard it in context other than just snowed under?
Well, you'd think of someone who's like, I don't know, caught in an avalanche, and they're under a lot of snow. You know, they got a lot to do. They're busy. They got to dig their way out. I'm joking.
No. That's not how snowed under works. I'm sorry. No, I'm tapping out of that one. That is not what I think of when I hear snowed under. Oh dear. Anyway, I feel like I'm done. I'm done making myself look like an idiot.
You're German. Not only are you German, you learnt American English. How the fuck are you supposed to know this?
I don't know, but that's the thing though.
I didn't think anyone expects you to know these things.
No, you're fine, Zixu. The thing is that there's a lot of, like, I like learning it, but it's just like, our friend, Suki or Ellie feels really uncomfortable trying to learn German right now because she feels like she's just beginning to learn phrases, or not even just sentences. And she
Not
feels
even
like she's...
that.
Yeah,
she hasn't learned basic vocabulary yet, and she's trying to understand idioms.
That's the thing, though. I think you start with, and she doesn't feel comfortable, and I get it, that, like, she sounds like she's talking like a child, but that's kind of where you start. Yeah. And when you start understanding, like, basics, because I learned English with a bunch of, I had a bunch of Chinese roommates, and both of us didn't really speak very good English, and that made us feel more comfortable because we could only communicate in English.
Yeah. Immersion's key.
You're both kind of learning, and she only knows people that know either English or German. So if you're kind of put in a situation where you have to learn something, you learn it a little bit faster because it's required of you. So
I mean, you moved to America. It's understandable if you move to America speaking Spanish.
Oh yeah, no.
But you
100%.
moved to America speaking German.
Yeah, and
there's not gonna be anyone there.
And with Chinese roommates,
yeah.
It was
You can kind of get around it with Spanish. German? I don't know.
Yeah, there are some people that I would say where I live. See, there you go then. Do you know French well?
I kind of wanted to learn French. I did learn a bit of French actually.
Yeah. But see, that's the thing. I think immersion's a good way to just like
it's the only way.
It makes a big difference.
It's the only way.
Yeah. And it's very stress-inducing, it's anxiety-inducing, and it sucks, but that's how it really does help you learn.
That's the good thing about the internet, like, if you want to learn a language, you learn the basics, and then you go play games with someone who speaks that language. You go join a clan that speak that language.
Oh yeah.
and then you will be fully immersed, and they're generally very very patient.
And that's the thing I really like about just online learning as well. If you force yourself to be in a community that doesn't speak your language and you speak it to them, they're more likely to actually be very open about that. And
I mean, back in the day, you'd literally have to go to that country,
RuneScape,
and that was your only choice.
Can I tell you how much, like,
Alright, I will go to the toilet. I'll be back.
Alright. I learned a lot of typed English by playing RuneScape, because childhood RuneScape. I loved that. It was the bomb. I'm telling you, Shuki and I recently revisited RuneScape, I think a year ago, and I think since I'm on my, I would call it a vague break, we're gonna maybe potentially touch it again. But we were thinking about streaming it, but not really, just for funsies and just to like watch it back. I enjoy watching these back just because there's a lot of interesting conversations. But we're not playing old school. I will say that I've never done RuneScape 3 until recently, because I had only played RuneScape, like the original. So I've been pretty hyped to touch base on a lot of, there's a lot of bossing and stuff that just I have no clue about. And they just added so much more. I think I subbed to their YouTube channel or something. See, there you go. See, old school RuneScape still has like a crazy marketplace now as well. There's a couple of YouTubers that I've watched that have been talking about the whole botting community in old school RuneScape, and how there's just, even outside of just the normal bots that everybody knows, like the dragon skin ones, there's a bunch that do runite ore and other and cosmic runes. Yeah, no, it's crazy. I'm pretty hype about it. I liked the fact that in RuneScape 3 there's the app where you can log on and do some merching while not playing the game. I did a little bit of that while I was in classes, I think, just for funsies. But I think RuneScape, like the old school RuneScape, is just generally more fun to play. And now that it's on mobile, who even knows what's going on now? Since it's been on mobile, who knows? I thought about maybe downloading the mobile version. I know that they're doing a mobile RuneScape 3 as well. I don't know how well either of those work, but I'd like to try. Especially since it's something that I could do. Yeah, it's something that I could do while I'm mildly busy. I could merch or just chill and cut some logs or something. I don't know. I remember in old school RuneScape, I think I stopped right when fletching came out. That was like when it first became before pre-membership. There was fletching, and that's when I stopped old school, and that's about my memory of old school. I don't know.
Hey. Man, am I missing RuneScape talk?
Yeah. I just mentioned how I stopped right when fletching came out, like pre-membership.
Yeah.
Right before membership hit, fletching was free. You could just do that, and then they made it a membership thing, and that's where it stopped right about then. Because I was like, nah, I'm good.
And now they've made it a non-member thing again.
I know, it's non-member now, and that's crazy. I think Shuki and I we were merching on 3 via the app, and now they changed the whole, in 3 they have so many new ores and stuff, like I can't even keep up. I don't know what's going on. Coal isn't used in half of the recipes for smithing. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, as soon as I get back to that game, it's a whole new game apparently. I don't know what I'm doing.
That was a fucking cutscene and a half. Jesus Christ.
It's not working.
Hang on.
Why isn't it
Cutscene.
strange looking man. Look,
I know, right?
Cutscene, babe.
they all said I'd laugh my
Right.
knickers off if I ate it, and I totally did. And so far, it's a big 0 of chuckles. Can you make me laugh? Come on, in it, please.
Jesus Christ. Alright. Does she want me to fart?
for you. What a look.
She wants you to fart.
That was supposed to
Sorry.
be like funny, was it?
Wow.
A hero that dances? What clown?
In it.
Another one.
Fuck it. Oh,
Chicken
God.
chaser. Chicken?
That was hilarious.
God, the voice acting in this game is so bad. It's amazing.
Oh, he's just
I love how this is all working out.
Here, take these. You're like
That cackle? That cackle is terrible.
I know, it's so bad. Yeah, we need to stop playing RuneScape again soon.
I'm hyped. I'd really like to touch base on RuneScape 3. I know that it still doesn't have a mobile. Old school RuneScape has a mobile.
I know.
Good for you.
Since you're from Basingstoke, have you heard the theme song for it?
Theme song? I haven't heard the theme song, no. I've heard all of the different names for it.
I know. The only thing I know about Basingstoke is the dick statue.
Oh, the White Street Willy.
Yeah, there you go.
Hang on. Google White Street.
Ellie, hello, welcome.
Well, she said she's got no sound. Never mind. Let me listen to this. What the fuck is this shit? Alright, hang on. Let me whack this up on the stream.
What are you whacking up on the stream?
I'm whacking it up. Let's do fire effects. Hopefully that works. Okay, sweet, it does work, kind of. Let me fit that to the screen. Oh wait. How is she still alive? She's been drinking all day. Alright, let me hear this. Let me hear this shit.
Alright, go for it.
I don't think I've ever been over that bridge. I've been there, that was where I used to hang out with one of my ex-girlfriends. That's also where I used to hang out with one of my other exes.
Stop with all your exes. You had like 20.
Exactly. I want the V cinema, yeah. Oh, the Master Museum.
This song.
Oh, this is where I used to run. Legitimately, this is. I think I used to start as number 5 back in the day. And then I moved over to number 9 or 8. Just because they could get the camera on me at that point. Jesus Christ. Oh man. Basingstoke Rugby Football Club. Yeah. One of my friends' dads runs that club. Basingstoke Arena. That was where I used to do ice skating. I used to actually be pretty good at ice skating until I broke my elbow. Ice skating. Music theatre. This is where I did a theatre show. This building is where my doctor's is. Fun fact.
This is insane.
Southam, that's where I used to live. Now I live in a village on the outskirts. This song is so trash, by the way. I've lived in almost all of Basingstoke. War Memorial Park, that was where I used to get drunk when I was like 13. Eastbrook Park, that's where I used to take almost all of my exes. Go make out on a bench like a child. So I'm gonna take you one day, Patsy.
No, fuck that, bitch. Get out of here.
Alright, let me get back into game. Oh man, that's funny.
I don't need any of that in my life.
That was actually... That was pretty funny.
I'm not going to the place where all of your exes went.
It's a small town.
Yeah, okay.
Where else am I supposed to take you?
Literally anywhere outside of there. Let's go.
Anywhere outside of Basingstoke, sure.
Sure.
We'll go to Newbury. We'll go see Zixi. Go to one of the betting shops.
Hey Zixi, let's go.
I've never taken an ex to a betting shop, so we'll be fine.
Oh, hey, if you're more than welcome to come. I don't know if I don't think Ellie could hear. Ellie, you're welcome. Ellie, welcome.
Why did I come out here? I came out here for a reason. Oh, I got a mushroom. Quests. Current quests.
Oh god, don't hate me, Zixi.
Or just farm escort.
Oh dear.
From looking point, alright.
Worth it. Exactly. Let's go. I'm all about it.
I need to get this guy to follow me, but I don't know how.
Dear.
Skills, expression.
I like how we're accidentally keeping you until like almost 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm genuinely sorry, Zixir.
It's fine. He's no adult.
Yeah, I know. That's fair.
Social. So I do have a follow and.
Follow. Wanna go to Orchard Farm?
Alright, go take your nap. We're gonna miss your company.
You feeling okay?
It's been lovely. Thank you for popping by. Feel free to continue doing that at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll see you soon.
Love you too. Kiss kiss.
Kiss kiss.
Kiss kiss. Oh dear. Keep being awesome. Oh, love it. Fantastic. Night. Have a good night.
Night, buddy.
Have a good rest.
Weapons. I'm switching to a steel longsword now. Oh, look at that sheen. It's so nice.
Very nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Easy as that.
It doesn't do much more damage than the other sword, but you know, what can I do? I could only afford this. Why are you screaming, boy? You're scaring me.
Chicken chaser.
Chicken chaser. Yes, I chase chicken. I also save your life, so shut the fuck up. Please and thank you. Alright, this guy did want to go to Orchard Farm, right? I assume, anyway. I still got so much beer to go and I'm drunk.
Hun, I have lots of bourbon, so.
But yeah, it's just not lots of bourbon to finish there, just lots of bourbon in general.
No, I have lots of bourbon in a glass.
Why?
Because I was a doofus.
You don't need to pour big glasses. That's not how spirits work.
I did not pour a big glass.
Apparently you did, because you can't finish it.
I poured half a glass when I was feeling tipsy.
Half a glass.
Get out of here.
Send me,
butt.
I want to see a picture of this half a glass.
Okay, let me send you half a glass picture. Oh, where's my phone?
You should also change your Steam name to half a glass.
No, you're half a bottle. You're already half a bottle. I'm not changing it to half a glass. That's not how that works.
Alright. Oh no, I didn't want to go here. Fuck, I fucked up. I didn't want to come here. Ah, whatever. I fucked up. God damn it. That's fine. I'm also chewing on a wall anchor for some reason.
That's a very Flash related picture, but sure. Enjoy this Flash picture.
Quests, current quests. Orchard Farm escort. Alright, we're at Orchard Farm.
Well, enjoy that. I have sent you a photo.
Just give me the sign and
You're at Orchard Farm, mate. I don't need you to follow me. I need you to give me my money. I escorted you.
just give me the sign and...
What do you mean give you the sign? I don't understand.
I like how I send you a photo and you're still like, nah, I'm good.
I'm waiting for it. That's not even a glass, that's a fucking jar.
Oh my goodness! Get out of here! I only have my jar.
Well, now would be a good time to earn that reward.
Who's this guy? And why is he...
I'm still... I'm still many words. So, would you like some questions while you play stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Let me know when I shouldn't ask you questions.
Go for it.
Alright. Are we still going to first date questions?
Sure. I mean, we're still on our first date, right?
I think we're on our, like, 50,000th date.
Oh dear.
All modesty aside, what are you better at than 90% of people? It doesn't have to be useful or serious. It can be something ridiculous.
Do you have any idea how much work goes into
Attractiveness.
farming and making cider?
Oh, yes. You're more attractive than 90% of people.
Sure. Why not?
Your health is critical. Oh dear.
I'll go for it.
Okay.
I think I'm above average at least.
That's fair.
I think it's weird to call yourself better than 90% of people at anything, really. Because 90% of people is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you're like, I don't know. I don't know. That seems weird. 90% of people. There's like 7 billion people.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to die. Just kill me.
Now would be a good time to earn.
Sorry, I mean in game.
Okay.
Detest those hobs.
Okay, so you say you're more attractive than 90% of people?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
This is easy.
What about you?
Well done. You really taught the hobs a lesson.
Hmm.
They'll think twice before they try stealing from me again.
You're losing your touch, farm boy.
I am... I'm more likely to diagnose a mental or physical issue than 90% of people.
So you're better at psychology than 90% of people.
Yeah, and that's completely fair.
I think it is fair, yeah. I mean, you're literally qualified. I think that's fair.
There you go then. I mean, here's the thing though, is that I'm not a nurse by any means yet though, also. But I feel like I have a better understanding of how things physically affect you now that I've taken things. Not saying I know everything, but I also have a decent understanding of pain and management, especially how I grew up, management of pain and where things come from. Yes, because specifically I grew up in my household when I was younger was oncology related, but as I grew up, it was very hospice and not just hospice, but verb, excuse me, hospice and palliative care specifically. Palliative care is also I'm saying palliative care specifically is comfort care. That's what it's also called. Palliative nurses and doctors are related to pain. I have a good understanding of pain, where it comes from and how to deal with pain and when it becomes an issue. Something I haven't discussed with you yet, which I won't discuss here on a stream, is somebody that's very close to me and my family was recently diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
Right.
Found that out today.
Today?
Yes.
Okay.
She is at the point where it is not something that they could surgically take care of.
Yeah.
And they want to give her radiation as well as chemo. When there is something that cannot be taken care of via surgery, generally, if you're given radiation, that could also help potentially expand lifespan, but chemo will not treat something that you cannot physically get out of your system.
Yeah.
Chemo has a potential to expand your lifetime, but also can potentially not. And comfort care nurses or palliative care nurses and doctors will try to make your last few months, 3 to 6 months, as comfortable as humanly possible. They won't make it so they can expand your life. They don't promise that by any means. Doctors and nurses, they don't expand.
Yeah, I know.
But
I know palliative care.
So it's comfort care, and I, as somebody who grew up around it as well as understand it through hospice, I understand palliative care and comfort care in regards to pain and suffering. I grew up around that, as well as a lot of my families passed or died. I've also watched how not attending to palliative care can affect somebody. My grandfather was in hospice, didn't have any palliative care, and he struggled breathing and couldn't sleep and died in a very terrible way.
It's literally just to make people comfortable.
And I think that's very important personally.
Yeah.
Me personally, especially how I've watched people in hospice.
I don't think anyone would ever disagree with that.
But there are a lot of people that want to die in a hospital, or would prefer to prolong their life. They don't want to survive. They want to survive longer rather than have a better quality of life. They want to be there longer, especially family. Family's usually
when you're deciding for someone else, that's generally what it comes down to. You just want someone to survive longer.
Be there longer, and that's not always best. That's
pretty gross.
Most of the time disgusting. I am not comfortable with that. I struggle with it as a person, especially how I've watched it, as well as, and that's something that I kind of want to do. I'm not a big fan of children, and you already know that. I don't personally want children. I'm not really good with children, but thinking about what I want to do as a nurse later in my life, and again, that could completely change based on whenever I do.
Another demon, though.
Should I shush?
Sure, while I figure out what it is.
This is the deal.
Great evil. Alright, he wants me to do great evil in front of him. So I'm never doing that. Basically. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Am I good?
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of children, but something that I've considered doing, especially because I really want that personally, is I would really genuinely like to do palliative care
for children. That honestly sounds great.
It's something that personally, if I could handle it, I haven't done children care yet. I haven't done prenatal. I haven't done anything like that, but that sounds like something that would be completely up my alley.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of children specifically, but I haven't been around children enough, and I feel so personally like palliative care hits me hard.
I mean, it's
some people call it, some people think that it's wrong to do palliative care, and I think it personally hits me because I've seen how but people do.
Really?
People, it's a human nature thing to want to. It's a human nature thing to want to keep people alive as long as you possibly can. People do and that's just something that people
I
do.
understand that, but palliative care it's a lot more than just like
care. But
if you
people, it's kind of
can't
like,
keep someone alive,
that's the thing.
then
It's
you
kind
make
of
them
like,
comfortable. That's
there's
just
paperwork called a DNR, right?
do
I don't
not
know if you know what
resuscitate.
Exactly. It's horrible wording. It makes people who
It makes people
like are
uncomfortable.
it makes people feel uncomfortable because they're like, oh, that means you're not going to keep them alive. Like, yes, but it means natural death. Natural death.
Not even just
versus
that. It
no, and that's a
means
huge
you're
thing.
not going to
It,
prolong their suffering if they're suffering. It's not.
and that's
It's not. Do not resuscitate. It's
but
more. Don't drag me into this shit. If I'm dying, don't make me suffer.
And it's a huge thing, and I can't imagine as a parent, right? Like, if you're a parent and you have to sign a DNR, like, having to deal with that. But,
I
like,
don't
being
know.
able to discuss that with a parent or somebody else, being able to, like, comfortably discuss how, like, you as a parent don't want this to continue.
I personally, I think it would be way harder to sign a DNR for your kids. Like, if you're signing a DNR for yourself, you know, that's a no fucking brainer.
You don't sign them for yourself, by the way. It's always your caregiver. It's always
Really?
going to be your caregiver. It's always your caregiver.
I thought you signed them for yourself.
If you're not cognitive enough to, no, you cannot sign your own
Yeah,
DNR.
no, that's what I'm saying.
And most often, it's not going to be you signing it, is what I'm saying. It's most often going to be the person that's going to be... Because if you're to the point where you have a DNR, most often you're not going to be able to... Because it's something that's signed during your... You're not... It's not like a will where you can sign it yourself. Yeah. It's not like a will where you could sign it and be completely
It's understandable in some ways, because it's like... That's a hard thing for a family member to sign, no?
Yeah, no.
But then it's also... You're also kind of relying on the doctor just to let you know how much...
And
how
it's not
detrimental...
Gonna be the doctor, it's not going to be the doctor that does it.
No, as in, like...
I'm just saying.
As in...
No.
I mean, the doctor's going to tell you what's happening with someone, right? Generally.
Yes, depends on where you are, I suppose.
Yeah,
but not
yeah.
here.
If you're with kids, you know, it's the doctor. Say our kids, I don't know, got terminal cancer or something. They're suffering. They're in ICU currently and basically drifting in and out of consciousness. They're gonna die soon. It's kind of, there's a lot of weight on the doctor to let you know just how much trying to keep them alive is going to make them suffer.
Mm-hmm.
And if no one's telling you that, well, why the fuck would you sign a DNR?
Yeah.
So you need information to get to that point where you're like, okay, I can't let them suffer like this.
Yeah.
Whereas, I mean, there's always going to be parents who are like, no, you've got to keep them alive, no matter what happens. Life is life.
But it's a huge, and that's why I feel like, for me personally, as somebody who has a master's in psych, I feel like there's something that I could bring to the table in some way. And
yeah, of course.
I feel like, especially with parents
because
who
you're not
are
just
personally suffering through a child's like strife, I would say.
I don't know how else to say that.
I feel like there's something that I could provide in a way that, like, I've never dealt with children, and I feel like that's something that I could overcome potentially. Again, I would have to do that in a session, as in, like, I'm going to have to deal with some things in like while I'm doing my when I'm actually practically doing things in a hospital. I would hope that I have some time with children. And I don't know. I feel like there's something that potentially I could do. I've thought a lot about it, because if I'm gonna do nursing, genuinely, seriously, I am not good with kids, but that's something that's a personal preference, not necessarily like I
It
don't want
depends.
to do with
Yeah, it
kids.
depends on the context as well. Like
Yeah.
dealing with kids is different.
Then
Like
then
you know, like
taking care of
literally babysitting. You know.
yeah. It's not necessarily something that I would consider dealing with because
I
it's
think.
something that I would feel comfortable discussing things with parental figures
Yeah,
as
yeah.
well as
Dealing with
taking care of
family.
people, and it's super mildly selfish, and that's fine, everyone does this, but I like being able to be sort of a positive figure in someone younger than my,
Yeah,
like
everyone wants
I would
that.
like, and it's
Even
comfortable,
if you
and that's
don't
something
like
that
kids, being a role model it's a super. It's like self-affirming, you know. It's like, all right,
and
I've helped this person do something
yeah,
right with their life. Therefore, I must be doing something right with my life.
yeah, and
It's yeah, it's great.
I've put a lot of, I don't know, like mild thought. Again, it's something that would be far into my future, but it's something that I thought about. I would really like to consider doing
Yeah, no,
hospice care for
I'd be
children.
super fucking proud of you if that was what you went into. 100%.
I've always loved and idolized a lot of hospice nurses, but I'm not particularly great with older people.
I find
But I
it
find
harder
that
to deal with older people than younger people in terms of care because
there's a lot of family
it's
shenanigans that
not
go down.
even that. It's more so like when it's one-to-one care. These are old people. They know what's right for them in their minds. You know, they're like 70, 80, 90. They know what's right for them. You try and tell them anything other than that, then you know you're just wrong. You're just literally wrong. And there's no way you can argue that point. No fucking way you can argue that point. Because the kid is more. The kid's a kid.
Yeah.
They don't know what's right for them. You can teach them what's right for them.
But yeah,
it's kind of gross to say, but you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yeah, no,
sort
I
of
get
thing
it.
when it comes to caring for an old person.
Especially with family that are older themselves, especially if you're dealing with hospice with older people, you're going to be in a situation where you have to deal with people who are probably in their 30s, 40s, whatever.
Even
And
yeah,
it's
yeah.
hard
It's
to
like when I was looking after my nan. Jeez, not only is she old, she's a nurse.
Yeah.
So there's no fucking way
Nurses
I
make
could.
the worst patients.
There's literally no way I could argue anything against her.
Nurses make the worst patients. That's always going to be a thing. It's a meme. It's true.
Yeah, it's 100% true. 100%
Nurses always
true.
make the worst patients.
Oh, it sucks.
I'm going to be right back.
Okay,
if you don't
baby.
mind terribly.
That's fine.
Okay. Well, you continue being super awesome.
I'm gonna go pee. So
No, we can't both be back. Okay, then I'll stay.
No, you. How long are you gonna be gone for?
Maybe like a minute.
Alright, you go.
I mean, okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. Who's even viewing right now? No. Okay. Sweet. I don't know what this cave is, but it reeks of XP. So let's get some XP.
the manly arm pump expression. You have reached recognized status.
Sweet, I'm recognized. Wonder who by. Oh god, this room looks like trash. Okay, that was that room. Jesus. I think this is just a good place to XP farm, really. Which is fine. That's what I need. They just farm a load of XP and gold. Oh, shitting hell. Okay, sweet. What's the gold? Hey, baby.
Hello. Were you being thoroughly entertaining?
Oh, shit. Sure.
That means no.
I mean, you were gone for like 2 seconds, but yeah, it was pretty entertaining. I need to definitely farm XP and golds before the next time I stream, so I can actually continue with quests and stuff without getting wrecked.
I mean, you could farm while we're talking. You could do like a farming / chat session.
That's what I'm doing.
Well, that's what I'm saying then.
Oh boy, okay. I can't open this chest because I've only got 1 silver key because I'm a fucking noob.
Okay, well you go to the restroom and I will be
Well, that's a good shout.
super interesting.
Oh, I forgot everything spawns when I do stuff.
I will gamble and shenanigans while you're gone.
Good luck. I don't have any money anymore, do I?
I have none either. I will gamble 1. There you go, lost 1. Alright, you go. Mwah. Dang, what a freaking shame. Whatever, Shukaduk. You and your 20,000 trillion, when I say that I mean like 694 kisses. Regardless, I could gamble 1. I'll gamble all. Hey, I got 4. Boom, shakalaka. Ya beach. Thank you, thank you. I will bow to you. Deary do. Deary doodle. Oh, goodness gracious. I like how we're in the Hob Cave. You know, there's something about this game that's really making me kind of miss playing Fable 3. I really genuinely so terribly loved Fable 3. I know no one else did, but I loved it personally. And I'm super excited to keep playing that whenever Shikaduk feels like it. I really genuinely enjoyed it. Let me gamble 2. Well darn, I lost those 2. Oh well. Oh well. What a shame. I lost 2 out of my like 5 kisses. What What a gosh darn shame, Shookadook. I lost too.
I heard you complaining as I came in. Oh, shitting hell, I'm in a bad place.
I almost spelled gamble wrong. There you go. I'm going to munch something super quick, so I will be momentarily back.
Shh, I died. Okay.
Hero, your will energy is low. What's that?
Fuck off. Bugger. Come on. Got him, okay. Alright, so I'm gonna have to find my way out of here, which is fine. Hopefully there's some loot behind this door. Oh god. Oh my god, this is trash. Oh shit, boy. Oh, buddy. That was so trash. Can I get in here? Oh, moonlit tunnel. This sounds wonderful. Alright, good. There's no death in here currently. Alright, what's the other end though? Should we save beforehand? Options, world save. Save, why not? Okie dokie. Let's go die. Focus chamber. Focus chamber. I know this is part of the quest, but what can you do? Okay. Let's go to Great Wood South. Don't really know what I can. I need to earn some money so I can buy some bomb ass weapons. I got some collectible rent.
Any news from further afield?
So let's go buy that rent. Buy that rent? Collect that rent real quick. How many kisses did I have? Quite a few, okay. Is this how I collect rent? Improve the decoration. What does that do? Does that... Well, I don't understand what that does. No. So... Is... Barstone... How do I... collect rent? I don't understand. Alright, let's have a quick Google. Fable rent. Collect rent. in front of the house sign each day. Okay, cool. Fable TLC real estate. It was kind of gross. I got manually. I've got to manually collect rent, and it's what percentage? 5% of the house is worth. So I've got to upgrade the houses on top of that. Anyway, let's go give this guy a story.
Oh, the children are always asking me about the...
Cool. Yeah, sure.
It lifts one's spirits to see... how many of you have been to the Witchwood Arena? Ah, but have you ever stopped to look at the statues in the Hall of Heroes?
No, I haven't.
Some of the greatest heroes in Albion's history are celebrated there. Mighty champions who conquered the arena and the people's hearts. In the days of the Old Kingdom, heroes would lead their fans into battles, so they could see their skill and bravery in combat. But all too often, spectators would find themselves torn limb from limb by Balverines, or caught in the backwash of a hero's spell.
Savage.
So, the arena was built in Witchwood, to give heroes a permanent stage on which to fight their duels without endangering the audience.
That's so fucked.
Brought there from all over Albion for heroes to face. Battles get more elaborate with every year that passes. But one rule remains unchanged. Should either hero wish it, the final battle between them can be fought to the death.
Sounds like I'll be fighting Whisper to the death at some point.
What was a sissy like you doing at the...
Alright, what's my current status? Personality. My renown is 2. I'm a recognized warrior called Chan Chetar, and I'm 23. When did I grow up? I don't understand. Okay. Cool.
Any books for us today? A love story.
Sure.
Ah, it lifts one. The way of the warrior doth take its toll on a hero's face, and ere long women will fly and escape before he can give chase. Scarred and dejected, a hero named Ralph stole all of the traders' riches. He made use of their gold and bought romantic gifts for all of the ladies. The women of Albion fell at his feet, and Ralph had the pick of the town, till he finally chose a pretty young girl and bought her a fine wedding gown. But too late did he see that love that is true isn't founded on wealth. His wife's only care was for money and gems he kept up on the shelf. By way of divorce, Ralph exercised his axe on her head. This he did mount up on the wall, just over the bed. So did the woman sadly become the world's first trophy wife.
That is...
And Ralph did give up the matrimonial for the hero's life.
Shit.
Did you hear that?
Yes!
You're so
It's so fucked up.
I love that all the children clapped to it as well.
The first trophy wife. That's
Also,
actually legitimately amazing.
yeah, pretty darn much.
Oh man. That's I can't believe that. That's hilarious. Alright. Do I have any other books to give him?
Do you have a donation there? History is an important part of our curriculum here, so the Old Kingdom would be valuable.
How many books do I have to
Thank you,
give
hero.
this guy?
I'm sure we can put this to good use.
And do I get anything for
Can
giving
any of you
them?
tell me who
Alright,
built the
cutscene.
ancient pillars at Lookout Point? Yes,
The people in the Old Kingdom, sir.
that's right. They once ruled all of Albion, and the ruins of their cities can still be found wherever you go. The kingdom was founded by a great lord named Archon,
Also,
who united Albion
Ellie.
using the power of the Sword of Eons. But over time, the sword began to corrupt him.
I'm
and
glad
the
you got
kingdom
everything
fell
set
into
back up.
darkness.
You're fine. I'm buffering as
Strange
well.
monuments were built
You're
to focus the
buffering?
magical power of
I
the
just
kingdom, and
refreshed, but yeah.
terrifying armored figures were summoned to guard them. But at the very height of its power,
I'm
the
also
old
buffering.
kingdom collapsed, and Archon and his sword
Alright.
disappeared. What happened to them? Nobody knows.
I'll have a look after this.
Wow.
Streamlabs, what's happening? I'm not dropping any frames. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames.
Yeah, no, it's literally just
I wonder what server I'm on. Do you remember what server? Am I in
You're on
Belgium?
Lithuania.
I'm in Lithuania. No, I can't be in Lithuania. Lithuania's our bay. That's too good to be true.
It would be amazing.
Oh man, I miss Lithuania.
Yeah, we're better now, Shukadoo.
Okay, this is I'm dropping 0.4%
Oh my
frames.
goodness, Ellie. By the way, we had a huge, like, true to life conversation a while ago. Probably the most like deep conversation that I've had. My nursing conversation, where I feel like I'm potentially gonna go later in life.
Alright, that's not the deepest conversation.
Oh, it's not deepest, but it was pretty. I've never really discussed.
It's pretty
that with
normal
you.
for us to discuss things like that, though.
Yeah, I know, but we're a couple, so that
That's
has
true.
a lot to do with it. Yeah, I mean, like, probably the most like deep conversation I've had as a public conversation, kind of.
Oh yeah, we're streaming.
Uh-huh. Because here's the thing, we were doing the questions game, and I think the question was, what was it even? Oh,
this woman loves me.
Here, Ellie, enjoy this one. All modesty aside, what are you better at than 90% of people? It doesn't have to be useful or serious. It could be something ridiculous. Also, wow, Shuki,
Let's not talk about what I said.
I won't mention it. But all modesty aside, what are you better at than 90% of people?
I want to know what Ellie's better at.
I know, and that's why I asked.
Ellie's an interesting character.
I would love to know both
She
Ellie
does
and
a
Jeff,
lot of
but I don't
she
know if
does
Jeff
a
is
lot
alive.
of things. I don't know enough about Jeff.
I know, and I'd love to know. This is why I love these conversational
All I know
things.
is Ellie's like, she does a lot of shit. She's got a lot of hobbies. She has a lot of meetings.
See, here's the thing. I had said that I feel like more than 90% of people, I feel more comfortable saying that I would be willing and more than capable of saying like or diagnosing a mental or even at this point physical issue with somebody than 90% of people. That 10%, that's saying
Yeah,
like
I mean, you're literally
10% of the
trained
human pop. Yeah,
to do
exactly.
it now.
Especially mentally, but eventually physically. Yeah, both of you think on it. I thought about it, and like honestly, I even masters aside, like even when I got my bachelor's, there's a lot of people that like I did research with and shit that just like didn't have concepts quite in their head.
Of
And after
course,
my master's
people can
program,
go
even then,
through
like
university without really understanding their subjects.
yeah, no, and that's something that I feel
You
capable of at
literally,
some point.
you've been
Yeah,
in a course for this semester with like a
I'd say
shitload of
that,
cheaters.
and that's something I strive to understand something more than I strive to pass something.
Yeah,
I do that. I really
I'm the
do.
same.
I try. That's
Bullshitting is 100% a skill.
bullshitting is a
Although
skill.
personally, as someone who's a master bullshitter, I would I would call it social engineering rather than bullshitting.
That's fair. And I'll take it. There's something I strive to understand something, and if I don't the first time, I'm more than welcome to try it again. I know it costs a lot via university, but still, like,
Yeah, if you were in
personally
a
trying
position
to.
to,
Yes.
then
I
I
would
think you'd
continue
be
to
pretty.
try to understand something rather than just cheat my way through something. I think that understanding something is worth a lot more than
In the
just
long
like
run, definitely.
yeah, and I did that throughout my entire master's program,
Like,
and
it's
I
kind of
worked my
hard.
ass off.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to maintain
I did
a
research.
It's kind of hard to maintain a career in that field where you've bullshitted your way through it.
Yeah, no, and I
For a
kind of
course.
it's something very like I wouldn't say small. I'm not gonna down myself about this. I feel like it's very important to if you actually genuinely care about something, and it's something that you um strive to continue to learn throughout life as opposed to just learning it now and later forgetting it. If it's something that you're passionate about, it continued learning is a huge thing. Art,
That's
anything.
something
Like
I 100% agree with. I don't like when people, when they get to like their late 30s or 40s and sort of like they're done learning, you know?
yes, it is
I
continuing
really
education.
dislike that.
If you feel like you are a master on a subject, you probably aren't if you haven't done any continuing education.
Not even that, but if you even educating yourself outside of your field, some people
Oh
sort
yeah,
of just
that's
think,
the
okay,
thing.
well, I know everything I need to know to get through the rest of my life.
Mhm.
So I don't need to learn anything about politics. I don't need to learn anything about
Yeah.
science. I don't need to learn anything.
Yeah.
I'm just going to listen to the news. They'll teach me what I need to know.
Yeah.
It's very
It's
upsetting when people get into that mentality,
yeah, and that's something that
which is
I
half my family, unfortunately.
and same for most families honestly.
Mm.
But it's something that it's something that I kind of personally, it's the only thing I really
Hello.
personally pride myself on. I really try to understand something rather than just like, I don't know, I guess do my best and then hope for
Yeah,
it.
no, that's something
I
that's, it can be pretty frustrating about you,
yeah.
but it's pretty respectable.
I try my best, as well as I like continued education. I like reading about things. I even
I'm
after
gonna
I've
get so much pussy. Do you see all these hearts?
uh-huh.
I'm a good looking motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
That's all I'm saying.
Shuki's gonna get all the pussy, and I'm just gonna be here.
Well, I mean, you're also part of the pussy brigade.
No, 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 no. I tap out of this. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. No. Ellie, have you decided in
Good
where?
lads get all the pussy.
No.
There's a huge difference between a good guy and a good lad. Good guys don't get anything. Just saying.
Should I go to the next question?
Sure. Hit me with your rhythm stick.
Okay. Anyway, regardless, we had a huge like hour-long conversation about that question, so. The next one's a little less like intense, I suppose you could say. How much personal space do you need to feel comfortable?
I mean, that entirely depends on how I'm feeling at the time. Generally, I'm not too bothered about personal space, but I also, you know, there are times where I want a lot of personal space.
Can I just add something to what Ellie said?
Sure.
Ellie said she doesn't think she's great at anything, but she's good at a lot. I will say that there are things I don't consider myself personally great at anything, but there are things that you could be good at that, like, again, even if it's 10% of the population.
I'm better looking than 90% of the population.
And there you go. And here's the thing, though, is that that's 10% of people being able to do one thing. I don't think 10% of people could medically diagnose themselves.
No, of course. You have a field, like a legitimate skill at that point.
That's the thing. If there's something, 10%, say of like a small like maybe 10 people, that's hard to say. But of all people, say if you're good at art or even remotely decent at it, I think
she is.
And you are, and that's more than 10% of the population. You are most definitely in that 10%. Like, don't sell yourself short. Like, 10%. That's a lot.
90% of the people is 7 billion, but 10% of people is still a lot of fucking people.
And that's what I'm
and these
saying.
are not just a lot of people, there are also a lot of people who don't interact with what you think you're good at all. So, like, how many people in the world do art?
Like, genuinely, I'm
right?
just saying.
Like, how many people actually sit down and do art?
Honestly, though, I mean, there are people who like.
How many people cook?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How many people on this fucking planet cook? So it's really not hard.
Yeah.
It's not hard for you to say I'm better than 90% of people, because the majority of people don't actually do the things that you do. The majority of people don't have the same hobbies as you.
It's crazy to even like remotely understand, because Shiki and I've been watching a lot of like beauty YouTubers, and I don't wear makeup. I don't do any, but it's just interesting. And there's so many people that like will have like these one-off cooking things, and they're like, I don't know what chives are, or like just something like it's crazy to me. And
I used to
like,
grow all of my herbs.
And here's the thing, there are genuinely people that just like don't know, and it's insane, especially if you say like you understand how to cook in a way that you would probably
Like you
be way
understand how to
better.
cook rather than
Like, and even
just
more so,
follow recipes or cook your
specific
favorite
to,
meal.
yeah, cooked specific to a diet in which you have to have based on
That's another tough
allergies or
one,
anything.
yeah.
That's like, it's a whole nother thing. Some people say like 10% of people like know how to cook really well. You are one of that percentage that is able to cook specifically to a diet in which requires certain allergies or whatever. It never sell yourself short on that. Like, it's crazy because a lot of people can't, and it's, yeah, anyway, sorry, my rant over. I just think that like if there's something that you feel genuinely like maybe you aren't that good at, there are other people better, but like more than 10% of the pop,
Realistically,
yeah,
10% is a huge amount of people.
yeah, so okay, go
That's
for
why I
it,
said
go for it.
I'm better looking than 90% of people.
I'm down for Jeff's answer.
I feel like
My body is ready.
chances are if you're above average at anything, you're probably better than 90%. What's around here? What's this? Rose Cottage.
I'm so
I
ready.
can't wait to be a proper hero with armor and weapons and stuff.
You hurt its feelings. Come on. Don't go hurting feelings. It's not what we're about
Apparently she shut that shit down real quick.
in Shandyland. We're not about that.
First days. My heart has been broken too many times before. I could only let someone who really loved me through.
Oh, I don't know what to do with this demon door. Baby.
I don't know what it does. I read what it said, but...
Maybe I have to bring a wife. Or something. I don't know what to do with that. And this is some stuff I can destroy here. Because there's a chest. $500 gold. I think when you have a legitimate skill, you're kind of automatically better than 90% of people. Even if it's a hobby that you're above average at, you're probably better than 90% of people.
Yeah, I agree. There are probably 90% of people that don't even know how to do that. Say sewing, knitting. I know knitting's huge, but like, it was huge back in the day. I don't know, I don't even know like 5 people that know how to knit. I know like 4.
Yeah. What's here? Greatwood Caves. Is this where I was before? There's demon door here there.
I wasn't gonna continue on to the next question until feelings were returned to less hurt. Also you have like no health.
Got plenty of health.
You have like no health.
What does this demon door want?
I need to see your combat multiplier get higher before I swing a jar.
Fun. Do you want to know a fun fact?
Go for it.
When I first played this game, or every time I've played this game, I haven't opened a single demon door.
Why?
I didn't know they were important, so I didn't do it.
To be fair, demon doors are kind of they're not end game, but they're like mid game.
True.
You have to go back to do them.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh,
But thankfully...
I fired by accident, that's fine.
Do you want a new question, Chikik?
Yeah, sure, hit me. Oh, hang on, cutscene.
Thank Avo you're here! I thought we were gonna die in this hellish place! We have to get to the Barrow Fields at the other end of Darkwood. You lead the way, we'll be right behind you. The sooner we put this forest behind us, the better. There are unnatural things out there.
Alright, I gotta do this quest naked. Follow and wait. Okay. Damn, I gotta do this stuff. I gotta do this naked. Suits. Outfit. Where? Here. Options. Here is save. Save. I've got to do this naked, and I've got to not let any of them die. I remember this area. I remember what's gonna happen. There's like werewolves and shenanigans. But I also need...
Ah, help! Something bit me and left me for dead. Please, let me come with you.
We can't let him follow. He's infected. He'll be eating our guts before we know it.
We have sworn a traitor oath. We have to help him.
This isn't a good idea. Not a good idea at all.
I can pay well, and there won't be any trouble. Thank you, hero. I'm very grateful.
Right behind you.
Tell me when you're good for next question. I won't push until then.
Hit me.
What's... Oh, you're back? Not hurt, just shy. So, go for it.
Alright, what's Jeff good at?
It's just us. You know. It's small.
Yeah, we're not important.
we have 7 followers.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, of course.
Yeah, that's something Andy's good at as well. You've got pretty similar personalities.
It's kind of interesting, yeah. No. I actually genuinely don't know a lot of people that kind of vibe with me on that.
Oh, Jeff's patient.
See, there you go then.
That's something I am not.
I am more patient than she is.
Yeah, I'm not patient at all. Well,
You verge on patient.
I'm patient depending on my mood, but if I'm not patient, I let a lot of people know about it. Like as many people as possible. I generally, yeah, I agree with you. I'm 100% fire. Hence the whole bullshit that's been going on with Kashai.
Yeah, I'm more water.
I'm not patient, especially when it comes to other people. If anyone's fucking about with people that I'm friends with or care about, then you know, shit's going down.
I kind of vibe with both of you though. I like making people happy, and I'm generally
Me and Andy are horrible compatibility. It's great. We've done a lot of like quizzes and stuff together.
Oh yeah, no, apparently we're just
We're horrible together. It's amazing.
I'm incredibly, like, nice and go-getting in regards to just I'm a people person, not in person. Even in person, I'm good at faking
Cancer.
personing.
I don't remember what Andy is.
Libra. Yeah. But yeah, no. It's special.
Is Libra the ram?
No. That's years. But yeah, I'm a sheep.
No, I'm a crab.
I'm an air sign.
I don't understand all this bullshit.
And he's water. But
I don't understand all this bullshit.
I am indeed the scales. I am definitely
that makes sense. You're definitely scales.
Yeah, no. I don't. It's the only not animal or person related thing. I try to make everything constantly better, or I try to make everyone happy, and even if that means making me not happy.
I generally attack anyone and everyone.
He's like kind of a non-cancer.
I'm a scumbag.
But here's the thing, like he also leans on a different sign. So
I know it doesn't have a lot to do with it. Signs are stupid. They make zero sense. There's nothing to them. I'm a Cancer, but you know that means nothing.
Yeah, I know.
I don't believe in all that bullshit.
I still find it fun. I still find it funny.
I find it fun. I enjoy doing all of these weird quizzes and stuff with you, but it's all bullshit.
Yeah, no.
100%
he's
bullshit.
definitely on the bullshit scale. I still find it fun. I find it funny.
I literally just said I still find it fun.
Agree.
Are you not on the bullshit scale?
I'm on the vague bullshit scale, yeah. I don't believe in any of it, but I also find it like relatively funny, and
That's what I said.
I know.
I relate to a lot of it as well because it's generalized as fuck.
It's super generalized.
Because it's how they make their money.
Yeah, I know. Which is, I still find it pretty hilarious.
Alright, Andy.
Huh.
You're a Libra, right?
Yes.
Which means you're probably generally not quite happy with the direction your life is going in, and you might have a lot of anxiety to do with it.
Are you?
But
are you doing the
overall,
whole
you feel like you're a good person. Eventually, you'll reach the goals that you've set for yourself.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
No,
I'm
a psychic. You can't
true.
just say no to me. I'm a psychic.
Okay.
I made that as general as possible. You can't say no.
No, that's not true though.
Which bit of it wasn't true?
That I don't agree that I'll set the goals that I put myself, put on myself.
You reach the goals that you put yourself.
I do not agree with that, no.
Damn. I guess you're not a Libra then, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, what a shame.
Wait, no, they have a response to this that I don't know.
Where is my book?
Hang on. What would a psychic say to this? You don't agree with something that I said. I don't understand what to say.
Hold on, I have a lovely book that I really want to bring down real quick. I want to find it.
Oh. You've set goals for yourself that you don't believe you'll reach. But as a Libra, you're all about reaching goals. Whether you believe it or not, you'll get there.
No.
There's no no to that. You can't argue with that.
Oof.
I'm telling you, I'm a psychic. You can't argue.
You could argue with a psychic. Psychics aren't all-knowing.
No, you're not allowed to argue with a psychic.
Hold on,
You've
hold
paid
on.
money, you have to believe them.
Hold on. There's a book in which I would love to read you guys. Hold on.
I hate this shit. I really hate this shit. Like, it's so disgusting.
That's Capricorn. Hold on. Hold on. Alright, hold on. This is funny.
Alright.
Give me a moment.
Tell me what's gonna happen to me.
No, I was going to Libra.
Alright, tell me what's gonna happen to you.
Virgo versus Leo. It's, yeah.
Me and Andy have done a lot of quizzes together. We should all.
How to treat people of a specific. Yeah, we should all do that.
Yeah, that'd be a fun. That'd be a fun little excursion. Do some quizzes together.
Goddess of Justice, holds the scale, symbol of Libra, in her hand. Some believe the constellation Virgo actually has the shape of Astrea, but blah blah blah. Elegant, smart individual with great aesthetic sense, treats everyone equally.
Me and Andy are generally supposed to dislike each other because of I'm a lot more. I'm struggling because we've not only done star sign quizzes, we've done personality type quizzes.
And crap. Oh god.
Like I'm int J.
Oh yeah,
INTJ.
No, but that actually went well apparently together because he's the
I'm the logical
he's an architect personality.
Yeah. And you're like a support.
Wow. Support. Thank you.
I don't know what it's called, so I'm just using video game terms.
It is an ISFJ.
Are you ISFJ?
Yes.
There's no P in there?
No.
Okay.
I'm an ISFJ, and
I am an INTJ, right? Yeah.
I was a defender.
I'm built to rule the world.
Apparently. He's a rare personality type, and I'm the can be nice. Kindness is respected. Blah blah blah. As cynical or selfish people are likely to take advantage of them.
I mean, to be fair, I do take advantage of you a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people do.
But I generally don't take advantage of you in a way that's...
Oh, you're motivator. Oh, look at you.
I don't take advantage of you in a way that's detrimental to you.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely... I got between ISFJ and something else, but I was
P? I feel like P was in there. Are you ISFJ and ISFP?
I was also I think it was a mediator.
Yes, probably.
Poetic, kind, altruistic people eager to help a good cause. I was between the two. ISF, it's between, there's a lot of shit going on. Okay. Anyway, regardless, it was between. I'm definitely an introvert. That's mostly what I got from all this shit.
Yeah.
I'm an introvert. I'm not good at talking to people. I'm apparently super nice, but get stomped all over, which pretty much, I'm like, that's right on par with my personality.
You're a doormat personality.
I am a doormat. I am 100% a doormat. Hey! Look at you! Yay! Hello! Welcome to the chat, Jeff. You should follow us.
Wait, that's Jeff?
Yes.
Banned.
No, don't ban Jeff! No, No, you can't do it. Hey, Jeff, drop us a follow.
Oh shit, I got a follow.
Look at you
I'm
go.
almost a professional streamer.
I
Even though
know.
I literally can't earn any money doing this right now.
I mean, here's the thing though, is that like all you need is like what, like 42 more followers or some crap
Is that
like
really? I actually need like 1 million followers to do that.
Oh, come on. It's fine, Jeff. It's not horrible. You'll be fine.
Grumpy old man.
Grumpy old man. Here, you know what?
We need to do some Vermintide soon.
Yeah, there you go. We could do some more Vermintide streaming.
We can
There
stream,
you go.
yeah, we can stream some Vermintide. Next time everyone's in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, so it's 3 people watching.
Is it
We're
legit?
actually no, like so we're almost we're legitimately pretty much at 3 people watching regularly. It's just the 50 followers thing, and we aren't shoving our channel in anybody's face because it's mostly us watching
trash.
ourselves. Yeah,
I
mean,
stream for friends.
Yeah, we stream for each other basically. Just to rewatch it over and be disgusting couples.
Yeah.
But it's still, it would be nice to get money off of it, but we're not like prying for money or anything.
It'd pay for me to sub to people.
Yeah, there you go. Or it would pay for potentially like a camera for me, or for us to do something. I mean, or have cute little emotes after I have a camera. Pay for my college.
Pay for your college? Jesus, woman.
Jeez. It's fine, shush.
I've just started streaming. Relax.
I know, but regardless, we haven't added a donate button or anything, mostly because like we're not even realistically followable.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, I would love those
literally
emotes.
almost every single person who's stepped foot in my stream is a friend. And it's been a fair amount of people, but they've all been friends like Taryn, Zixu, Andy, Suki, Jeff, Mickey.
Yeah. Mickey, yeah. And we don't mind. Neither of us particularly mind. It's been fun. I really genuinely am enjoying it because it's a friendly atmosphere.
For the most part, we've only really streamed so that we can watch it back.
Yeah.
That's why I upload my streams to the YouTube channel so that I can like watch them back and Andy can watch them back. It's gross. We're disgusting.
We're disgusting.
Absolutely disgusting.
We are a disgusting couple. Just boot us off of Twitch.
We literally stream so we can watch ourselves be gross together.
We're so gross.
Ooh, she's MP. Alright.
Okay. So there you go. So
didn't you get that?
I did not get MP.
No, you got it on one of your. Because do you remember we did?
No, that's campaigner. I'm not campaigner. I know that for a fact. That's not. I'm not an E. I've never been an E.
Really?
Under any of them, I've never been. I've always been
I got an
far. I am far from an E.
Maybe I got an E.
Yeah.
I might have got an E.
There you go. I'm ISFP. I'm ISFP and ISFJ. I'm between a J and a P. There you go. Those are the ones. I'm the artist. I'm the artist or adventurer, or I'm the defender. I'm between a J and a P, but I'm always an ISF.
Mm-hmm.
Those are always alright. So looking at these pictures makes me remember.
I think
but I'm always an ISF.
I don't remember what I got.
Sorry, I got real into
that. Well, then you didn't answer the questions properly, Ellie. because I know it appeals to people who use masks generally. The quizzes we've done generally, they make sure you're not masking personalities.
Yeah, the 16 personalities quiz is actually pretty solid in regards to. I've always been around 50-50 between.
Is that the
E and
cartoony
A.
one we did? The main one that everyone does?
It's based off of the actual person that made the test, so yes, it's not cartoony by any means.
No. I mean, it gives you there's cartoon character types in it.
Yeah.
Do you remember?
No, this is the one. I'm showing it to you, personally, these.
Let me. Yes.
Yeah.
16personalities.com.
It's the actual thing, and if you try not to leave any neutrals, and I generally tried to keep it as not neutral as possible. It's a long 20-minute quiz, but
they're hard.
Yeah, there's things like you spend time exploring unrealistic yet intriguing ideas. It's vibrant social events. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I don't want to be near any vibrancy.
I'm down for some vibrant social activities.
Yeah, no. But that one's always been really. I'm just in general, me as a person, I'm very between the two of the. I'm between apparently a J and a P. I'm very between those, and
I'm very much generally anything that falls under logical.
Yeah.
Logical and detached. is pretty much me.
I am a nice doormat.
You're a nice doormat. That's a nice doormat.
I'm a very nice doormat.
I can't wait to clean my shoes on it.
Yeah, no, I'm genuinely. I stay, and that's something I kind of, I uncomfortably abide by. I don't intentionally.
Every test you've ever done.
I am always the doormat, and that's what I am. It's the entrance to the house. Thanks, appreciate it.
I'm generally, like I said, logical and detached. It's hard for me to empathize.
Yeah.
I fake empathy. I've faked empathy for everything ever since I had a personality. I've always faked empathy. Even with Andy, I fake empathy because I don't generally know how to react to things.
It's introversion sensing, as in sensing how, and that makes sense based on everything I've done basically in life. Feeling, I'm a big feeling person. I am so intensely feeling related, and then J is the judgment, and if I do an ISFP, that is perception. So I am so intensely between judgment and perception.
I'm a faker.
I'm such a mid-ground between those two.
But I don't lie about faking generally with people I care about. If I don't know, if something happens to Andy and she needs support and I don't know how to give it, I'll fake it. She knows I fake it because I generally don't. I don't know how to. I can't understand how she's feeling, so I just think, okay, so how would a normal person react, or how would a normal person support?
Hold on, guys, I'd be super down to just turn this into a 16 personalities. That's all. Take the test.
I'm down to do a 16 personalities as long as I can grab some water and rejuvenate myself first.
Are we gonna turn this into a 16 personalities quiz before bed?
Alright.
Are we all gonna take the same test? I'd be down for no, Ellie, don't start without us. No, stop. No,
we can end the stream and just do it in Discord.
We should stream it.
I don't know what my answer's gonna be this time since I'm just...
Yes, change the title to just chatting and
I'm
then tune
real
into the
fucking
16.
drunk.
I'm drunk as well. Let's all take the test.
You've had like -1 beers.
Oh, shut your face. I had 2 beers and I had like a good bit of bourbon. Get
Wheat beer
out of my
doesn't count
face.
as beer.
No, I didn't those 2 were IPAs and then I had part of a wheat beer.
Okay. Okay.
And then I had
I
bourbon.
literally... Listen, I'm sorry to your entire country, baby. But I'm never gonna drink a wheat beer ever again. Like, there's literally...
Are you guys doing the quiz without us?
I
feel
don't
so...
believe anyone can like wheat beers.
There are different types of wheat beers and...
I don't care.
Alright, go
I
smoke.
don't care.
Go smoke.
I don't think anyone can like a wheat beer.
Shuki, they're already taking the test.
Well...
I don't wanna... Go! I wanna take the test, but I don't wanna start without you.
I'll be back. 5 minutes. 10 minutes tops. Alright.
I know, that's the one that we were going to take, but I don't want to do it without him, okay? That one takes like maybe 10 to 20 minutes, and I really want to take it, but it is a race! I can't start without him. I feel so far behind already. There's too many bubbles. The bubbles have meaning. B is far between, like, you don't want to be anywhere near the middle, so if you have to, that's fine. But never pick the mid ground if you can handle. I'm just gonna sit here and not take the test. It's all middle. Don't do Jeff. Stop it. You don't have to be middle. You could not be middle. I know that that's a thing that you could do. I believe in you, Jeff. Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. It's either super, like, result you have no personality. I mean, it's you have to pick. Yes, I get that. It's very black and white or mid ground. I do get that. You could be mid ground as long as you're not in the complete middle if you could help it. I mean, you could be a little something more than something else. I'm actually super curious. But it's middle of middle then. Well, yes, okay, Jeff, you're not wrong. You're fine. Jeff, you could do it. I'm so far behind. I haven't even started yet. You always know exactly what you want. I would say absolutely freaking not. And I would also hazard a guess that other Andy would also not know exactly what he wants. remember back in the day, Shukaduk and I did this, like, 16 personalities thing, completely sloshed, and then also completely sober. I got the same INF or whatever, but it was the difference between the P and the J or whatever. Well, there you go. Big circle. Get them big circles. That means that you're choosing intensely. I don't know what that would be. You feel a certain way about a lot of these. I don't know what the word would be for that. Yeah, it's definitely that. Like how both of you, I feel so left out. I want to take the test, but Shuki's not here yet. Crying internally. Well, see, alright, here, to Jeff, I don't remember the last time I've had a good dream. I have nightmares almost every night. That's just a huge issue that I have. I'm not sure particularly what causes it, but I always have nightmares. Almost every night I wake up from nightmares, like on a constant, just like, wake up 2 or 3 times a night because I get really bad nightmares. So I would almost prefer not having dreams as opposed to that, but like it's just something I've had since I was like a teen, so it was what it is. Yeah, no, I would prefer to forget. And like I told Sam that one time, I have a lot of feelings and commit to them. Yeah, I mean, hey, there you go. I mean, you feel intensely about things, Ellie, so like good for you. It gets you the you're gonna get some very intense results from this, as opposed to, say, if you did a bunch of mid-ground answers. So I have a dream journal. I still do. I journal, as well as I don't call it diarying, but I keep a dream journal and I write in it almost every day. I've done that since I was very young. Some of them I have in German, some of them I have in English, and I also write a lot of fanfic. And I write a lot of really nonsense crud. Some of it is very raunchy, I suppose you'd say, but that's just what I used to like to write. So I have a lot of I like writing, so it's something that I do all the time. Don't laugh. But yeah, I don't know. I write a lot of shenanigans. I love writing. It's my kind of art. Fanfrick, thanks. Appreciate it. I don't know if I said fanfrick. Oh, uh-huh. Okay, you rarely dwell on your regrets. Nails make typing. You and your nails! You and your fancy schmancy nails. I'm so jealous. Drunk makes caring about typos hard too. Yeah, no, that's also 100% true. It's also not that late for you guys. It's like, what, 7:30? And whereas it's 5:30 for Shukaduk and it's 12:30 for me. That's why I want to get this test started so we can get in bed at some point. Oh, dang. Look at you, Jeff. Well, Well, then look at you. Almost done. We're just sitting here at a nice, it's 12:37 here, and it's 5:37 there, so... We definitely don't have 2 to 3 hours left. So, that's something. I'm cheating as well. Okay, these are not noises that need to go in a stream. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I'm tired as fuck.
Okay.
The sun's out, the birds are chirping.
Okay, are we not doing the test? Are we doing the test?
Probably not, I'm fuckered.
Oh, poo!
It's 5. It's 5:30.
Yeah, I know.
In the morning.
Are we gonna... Oh.
You can do you.
No, I'm not. I literally waited because I wanted to do it with you, so I'll wait until tomorrow.
It's 2:5 in the morning.
It's not 2:5 in the morning. It's already light out because it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning where he is. So.
Yeah. The birds are going crazy. Since
Indeed.
the early bird gets the worm.
Yeah. Why is that a thing? Never mind. Just.
Why is what a thing, Pants?
Nothing.
Why does the early bird get the word? The word?
No, I get it, but why
The
is
bird.
that a...
Bird. Bird is a word. Bird. The early bird gets the worm because it's the first to go and get the worm.
You know what's still stuck in my head?
Nope, I don't. I know what you're gonna say, and I don't fucking care.
Okay. I won't say it then.
Is it something to do with Mickey?
It is something to do with Mickey.
Alright, I don't fucking care.
And that song's still stuck in my
Yeah,
head?
I don't care. I don't wanna know.
Am I really tempted to mention
I couldn't work that early. But then again, I stay up till 5 in the morning. Since Pants is
Okay,
on the other side of the world.
You do not by any means have to stay up as late as I do.
No, but it'd be kind of weird to get a couple of hours together every day.
Yeah, but I mean that's long distance. Wait.
No. No.
ENFP.
Weren't you ENFP?
No.
I feel like you were though. Why is that sticking in my head?
Why do you keep thinking that? No, that's
I
Mediator.
feel
That's
like you...
Letitia. That's Letitia. Fun fact.
I feel like you got Mediator at some point.
No, and I know for a fact I'm ISFJ or I'm ISFP. I have never gotten Mediator.
Okay. Well, I'll take the test tomorrow.
We'll take the test tomorrow.
When I'm actually sober. Because it's kind of... We've done both
ENFP.
sober and drunk.
She's still E, by the way.
She's also
She's still E. She's still E, which means she's extroverted.
96% turbulent, or whatever the fuck that means.
As a turbulent person, like as in emotionally turbulent. But yeah, no, she's E, so she's not I. So there you go. Boom. I've never gotten an E ever.
I don't think I've ever gotten any.
Both Shuki and I are very introverts. We're hermits.
Generally, I'm a manipulative personality.
The advocate personality type. Oh, so you're an INFJ. Huh. Look at you go.
Now let's find out your compatibility.
INFJ versus what? What?
Ellie's
Is it
Firestorm.
E? What is it?
ENFP/T.
Oh, apparently you're perfect for each other.
Oh, look at that.
You're very...
Oh, I'm so cute.
You're introverted versus introverted versus extroverted. You're both intuition and feeling, but one is perceiving and judging. And apparently, we'll have an instant connection.
Wait, which one of them's judging? Oh, Jeff.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Jeff. Stop judging me.
Will be an instant connection, whether it be friendship, business, or love. It should last a long time. It doesn't mean that the two will never have a falling out. Should they be able to overcome these issues, they will be intrinsically understanding of each other.
Such a power couple.
Oh, I love it. Oh, that's so funny. I'm sorry. It's great. Oh gosh, I love it. I love it so much. See, now we're gonna do. Shuki and I are gonna do ours
everything.
tomorrow.
Yeah, everything. Every quiz we've taken, we're supposed to hate each other.
Yeah. I will
Which
check
makes
this
sense.
though. Hey, look at you! You've been up for almost 4 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I've been AFK for probably 2 hours of that.
Yeah, but you know, I've been here.
Sure.
Hey,
My
you
faithful
butthole.
mod.
Oh yeah, such a faithful mod.
Until personality quizzes come into play.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna do that
Alright.
when I'm like a huge
Oh, also.
streamer. I'm gonna make anyone who's like a potential mod take a personality quiz first. I'm gonna make sure I only have mediators as mods.
Or defenders.
Yeah, I need some defenders.
Oh, I love it. Who failed? Get out of here! I haven't done it yet. Who failed? I feel sad. I didn't fail. Oh dear.
I would say Ellie would be a mediator, but she's not. She's got the same problem with you with confrontation.
Who, me?
Ellie has the same problem with you.
Oh, I'm terrible with confrontation.
Yeah.
Confrontation, but here's the thing though, is that I have trouble in the fact that I can't confront it personally.
Yeah, yours is a little
think,
more extreme.
Mine's a little, yeah, mine's pretty extreme. I genuinely, I feel unable to confront anything ever. So there you go. Do you deal with confrontation? That's good. Like, and I'm being honest. Like, Shiki agrees. Like, I legitimately avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, I'm not good at confrontation in that whenever I'm confronted, I generally go ham.
See,
even if it's a small confrontation.
Ellie just said like, yeah. See, like, but she even mentioned that she's able to like be fiery, and I can't. I just can't. I hide during confrontation. I will let people step on me. I will be the loser in confrontation.
Yeah, that's how you de-escalate.
Yeah.
Like if someone accuses you of something, you're like, yeah, no, I did it.
Yeah, I did. Even if it's something I hadn't, I will be like, yeah, no, I did commit that crime. I completely did not commit that. Like, yeah, no, I totally did, because I can't argue.
I'm very much if someone accuses me of something, even if I haven't done it, I will blow the fuck up at them. I'll be super upset. I don't like people who confront me, generally. Especially if I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I struggle. I struggle with being negative toward anybody in any way. Period. End of story. I don't like being mean. Even if it's completely warranted, I can't do it.
Pretty much. I generally do it on your behalf.
It's not something I struggle with. It's something that it's a personal struggle. I just can't.
It's
If
not
people
really
are horrible to me, I'll just let it happen as well. Hey, maybe it's completely warranted that they're being horrible to me. I don't know. It's just... Yeah, no, I'm not management material either.
Even if you feel like you dislike it, if you're good at it, you end up doing it. That's just how it works.
Me?
No, Ellie.
Yeah.
Generally, the things I'm worth, like the things I hate the
Same
most,
here.
I
Same
generally
here, Jeff.
do the best at.
Yeah, I'm great at. I'm a follower, not a leader. I'm good at, but I love leading. I like having.
I hate leading, but I'm really good at it.
Here's the fun. Here's the fun part. I love being in a position of power. Can't handle it though. Can't handle it. No, couldn't do it. For the
I'll
life
agree
of
with
me.
that.
Love it. Fantastic. But I can't handle it.
You're too feely.
Ooh, boy, I will.
To put it nicely.
I'm what?
You're too feely, to put it nicely.
Yeah, that's nice.
You get too emotionally involved.
I do. I get yeah, we're the best mods, Ellie.
See, this is why I'm gonna do personality tests on all my mods.
Well, then I'm definitely out.
That's fine.
You're just out. You know what? We should completely say to Andy, we should all just do a nice, like, just chatting stream where we all do the test together.
It doesn't even have to be a stream. We just need to fuck around.
Let's just have a nice chat, all as a group. You could be included, Jeff. Let's just have a nice chat. What are we doing? You guys already took it, so it's fine.
Nah, I'm on the same page as you, Jeff, with that one. I'm impulsive emotionally, but when it comes to anything that isn't emotional, I'm not. I'm very logical when it comes to everything else. But if someone actually manages to get emotional with me, oh boy, there's a lot of impulses.
Yes, indeed. It is indeed, and I'm definitely on the IF phase. INF. I've always been those things, and then I've been between the other two. I'm very introverted, and I'm definitely a feeling person. I've always been extreme on both of those sides. I'm incredibly introverted, and most of my decisions are based on feelings, and that's just that I struggle with that, and that's what I do. I'm bad at making non-feeling related decisions.
Oh, Ellie. That's a pretty good one.
There you go. What was it? Or INF?
I'm basically just a scumbag, emotionally.
What was it? What was the, That was the thing.
I'm 100% bothered by disorder. I work with people who don't care about disorder. Universal helpers, sharing their knowledge, experience, and time and energy with anyone who needs it, and all the more so with friends and family. People with personality types strive for win-win situations, choosing empathy over judgment whenever possible. I'm not really an outwardly judgy person. But I sure as fuck judge everyone internally. doesn't really impact much there. I'd never
There you go,
really do it
Shuki.
outwardly because it doesn't benefit me in any way.
Do you see this one, or should I post it?
Let me tab real quick. Loyal, hardworking, given little time, this enthusiasm grows into loyalty. Defender personalities often form an emotional attachment to the ideas and organizations that they've dedicated themselves to. Anything short of meeting their obligations with good hard work fails their own expectations. Oh, weaknesses.
Take things too personal.
Yeah.
Take things too repress their feelings.
Humble and shy.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Overload themselves.
Yeah.
Reluctant to change. Too nice.
Too altruistic.
As in a doormat.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
I'm just saying.
I actually like that. We should just switch to Discord. I'm literally streaming for nothing at this point. Let me end this stream.
Okay, wait. Are you gonna do it?
Kiss.